All right, quick timeout, people. Look, PrizePicks is America's #1 sports app. And get this, it's the easiest way to win that money while you're watching games. Look, here's how it works. You pick more or less on 2 or more players while watching the games, and then you just lock it in. No spreadsheets, no nonsense. And yo, if player picks aren't your thing, you can also pick teams now. Winners, spreads, totals, all in the same app. Team picks are live in 30 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Florida. New users, only one code. That's code Speakeasy. Play $5 and get you $50 in lineups for free. Y'all know the vibes. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk with the best in the game. It is a beautiful Tuesday night here in California. We're happy to be with you guys. I'm the large human being standing behind the bar, nicknamed Carebear, Kieran Hickey Simple, and I am joined here today with two gentlemen that played in the National Football League, and they're here to get their takes on a lot of sports and probably make you guys very upset. The guy that's probably the most responsible for making you the most upset, Emmanuel Acho in the building. How are we doing today?
Yo, beautiful people. Y'all could be watching any show, doing anything with your time. You're hanging out with us. We do not take it for granted. We never take it for granted. A lot of interesting topics that even transcend sports. So glad you're here. Buckle up, turn your volume up, send a link to some loved ones. Let's get it popping. Care Bear, what's up?
Also joining us in the Speakeasy, a guy that says what he means and he means what he says.
Right.
He is the Philadelphia Eagles all-time leading rusher. He does not live in a black world. He does not live in a white world. He lives in a gray world.
Right.
I'm talking about 2-5,
No bunnies allowed.
LaShawn Shady McCoy.
I like that. You know what? That
Culture superhero.
Let me know that you listen to your boy.
That's fact.
I live in the real world. That's the great world.
Hey, can I say this, bro? I never knew how influential Shady was until today. Bring in the three shot, please. So I am at Calamigos Guest Ranch doing an interview. And as I'm pulling in the valet, this dude is like, I wind down, like, hey, where do I park? Dude like, yo, I love your show. I love your show. I'm like, bet, that's love, that's love. He's like, I love Shady. He's like, he's maybe an 18-year-old, 19-year-old kid. He's like, Shady was my favorite player growing up. He said, I didn't even play running back, but I wore 25 a receiver for Shady. I'm thinking to myself, so you had a hideous wide receiver number.
A horrible wide receiver number.
Just
2-5
because
is
of your
crazy.
love for Shady. He's like, it's my
That's
favorite
real.
player. He said, I was an Eagles fan. He said, then I became a Bills fan. I said, how the hell you go from an Eagles to a Bills fan?
Just
He
because
was
of
like,
Shady. Oh,
So
wow.
it's like,
like
shout
that.
out to Colin.
That's
If
crazy.
you watching, shout out to you, bro.
I got a job.
Like,
I got a
dang.
job for Colin. I like that. Yeah.
But really,
He's loyal.
I was like, bro, people really love 2-5.
Bro, Colin,
that's
you
right.
got a future at Krispy Kreme for all that glazing, brother. I'm going to tell you right now, you got a future. Also joining us here in the Speakeasy, the man in charge of the socials. The man going to keep that chat in line tonight.
Come on
Social
now.
Trey in the building. How we doing today?
Listen, man, I'm feeling good. I too have a quick story about Shady. So he and I were filming some content for his, newest business endeavor.
Okay.
And while we were shooting, a couple kids came up, yo, Shady. A couple adults came up, yo, Shady. And before you know it, he was snapping pics. Kids was coming
He got
up in
mobbed.
line trying to get, they, all locked in with him. So Shady's a man of the people, man.
a man
And
of
they
the
love
people.
him. He's a man of the
That's
people.
right.
They love him.
Right.
It is beautiful.
You know
It's
what
a
I mean?
beautiful thing, man.
Magic City Monday, baby.
Magic City. Is that what we going to start calling the Speakeasy, though? Magic City
Nah,
Monday?
man. Yo, now I got a story for y'all.
Talk to
Okay.
Story time.
Story
Buckle
time.
up.
A lot of people was disappointed in Acho
Oh, no.
and Karen. They said, damn, man. When we start talking bad about the strip clubs,
fair.
somebody gotta have a job.
I'm going to be honest with you.
They said, yo, would you rather somebody have a job or don't have a job? I said, that's a good point.
Go make your
and
money.
they said, yo, it's okay to come to the culture. So I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna invite these guys.
To Magic.
No.
Oh.
We want you to come to the culture, man. Come on in.
Here's the thing.
Come
If,
to the-
if strip clubs are the culture, I gotta leave that to the side. I've never been to a strip club.
Yeah, I've never been away either.
Part, I'm
I
not
tried-
gonna
I
lie,
tried.
That I'm just saying that part. I just
Yeah, no, I've
don't
never been
have
away.
that.
But,
Shady,
but
Shady,
what
though.
about more like during the day? Get some food.
Get some food?
Yeah, some food.
I'm not a window shopper. 2-5.
Hey,
My boy
got
said
me
he
a food.
taking his.
I'm there.
So you gonna come to
I'm there. You got me your food.
Okay.
I'm hungry, man. To be honest with you, I've been working out. I'm hungry. Look, we have a busy show though for you guys tonight. We have to get to the news of the day. As the sources revealed, Seattle Seahawks are not expected to re-sign or tag Super Bowl MVP. Sorry, not re-sign. They're not expected to tag Kenneth Walker, Super Bowl MVP. Now he's poised to become
crazy.
an unrestricted free agent. Gonna go test that market, fellas. Is Kenneth Walker Worth the tag. Do you guys think he's a game changer? And is Seattle making a mistake here?
This is terrible, man. Like, why not, though? He's the Super Bowl MVP. But if he was a quarterback, this wouldn't even be a conversation. You think they're going to pay Sam Darnold next year? He don't get paid.
Yeah, true.
Why?
True.
We're at a point right now where everything is about the quarterback. Kenneth Walker is a hell of a player. Once he got a chance to really play the whole game, get his real reps, you see what he did. He's effective in the running game. He's effective in the passing game. And he can block. He's a big game changer. You get in the game, a guy miss, he can go 60 yards, 50 yards for a touchdown. He can change the game.
Yeah.
And now we have these quarterbacks who everything we talk about is about quarterback. They manage the game. You can play great defense. You run the ball. And we're going to talk about the quarterback. It's embarrassing, yo. Like, Seahawks, it's not even the Seahawks. It's the NFL. If it ain't a conversation about the quarterbacks, every other position, we got to figure it out. Do we sign them? Don't we sign them? You have a quarterback that's a average or above average and the team wins. You know what they're going to do? They're going to pay the quarterback.
Yeah.
Think about how that sounds. I remember my first year of really noticing it, because I always noticed it, but it really like woke me up. Back in the day when I watched Blake Bortles. Am I saying his name right?
Blake Bortles.
Him.
Yeah.
Right. The guy, UCF.
Yeah.
Then he went to the pros.
Yeah, Jags.
Bro, I watched, they call it Saxonville.
Yep.
Right, getting all these sacks. Great defense. This one Ramsey was over there. All them guys over there. Leonard Fournette was running the rock extremely well. And all Blake did is just kind of find a way to manage the game.
Yeah.
And they paid him too.
You're right.
Yeah.
Think about that.
You're right.
Yeah.
This is terrible, yo.
But if you're the Seahawks, right?
Terrible,
like,
bro.
I think Kenneth Walker proved he is a game changer because
Yes.
he averaged 5.9 yards a carry in the playoffs. He had, I think, 263 yards in the playoffs. He really dominated in the playoffs. I think he only fumbled or lost a fumble one time in his last in his last several hundred, if not thousand carries. So he's proven that. But if you're the Seahawks, you do have Zach Charbonnet, and you acquired Zach Charbonnet for a reason. You acquired Zach Charbonnet so that Kenneth Walker could be able to let go. It's the same reason they let go of David Montgomery. Like, you got Jahmyr Gibbs. Now, Zach Charbonnet is not Jahmyr Gibbs. That is not what I am saying. But the problem is, Kenneth Walker now deserves probably around $11 to $12 million a year. Shady could attest to that. The highest at the market, I think, is $20 million. Then McCaffrey's sitting at like $16 or so million. Kenneth Walker deserves $11 to $12 million. The Seattle Seahawks should not pay him that. Because the Seattle Seahawks have to pay Devin Witherspoon. The Seattle Seahawks have a bunch of young defensive players that the team is really built upon that they have to pay. Kenneth Walker, go get your $12, $13 million a year, but go get it somewhere else because I got to pay Witherspoon. I don't know what's up with the deal with Ernest Jones, but what are you going to do with Tariq Woolen? Are we going to let him go? What are we going to do there? Like, the Seahawks have a lot of players on the defensive side, and they're built on defense. They need to figure that out. I don't think Kenneth Walker is just a guy, but I do believe with Zach Charbonnet, you probably still would have won the Super Bowl because of how good that defense is. I don't want to lose the defense. And if you ask the Seattle Seahawks of old, the Legion of Boom started to fall apart when they started spending too much money on offense, most notably Russell Wilson. That's when all of a sudden you had to let go of Browner. You had to let go of Maxwell. Next thing you know, you have to let go. You can't give Earl Thomas the money he wants. Sherman is gone, and the whole Legion is imploded.
I'll disagree, though. I don't think you make it to the Super Bowl. I don't think you beat the Rams if you don't have Kenneth Walker on that team. And also, I think this is a situation now that I don't think they would be in if Zach Charbonnet didn't end up getting hurt. Kenneth Walker in those 3 playoff games went off for 417 yards from scrimmage and 4 touchdowns. In 3 playoff games. They win the Super Bowl. He looked absolutely incredible. A 1,200-yard all-purpose season during the regular season. He's good. You could pay him top 10 running back money, but not top 5 running back money. After what he did in the playoffs, though, he might be asking for top 5 running back money.
Correct, and he should.
I think the Seahawks are actually making, from an organizational standpoint, obviously you don't want to lose the NFL MVP, but at this moment, you don't know what his market value is. So let him go, see if you can match it, and then we can have those conversations a little bit later. But as it stands right now, that playoff run completely changed the perspective that everybody had on Kenneth Walker.
But if you're Kenneth Walker, and Shady, you can speak to this, I wouldn't want to go back to Seattle. Y'all got to remember, Kenneth Walker was splitting carries with Zach Charbonnet.
That's true.
Kenneth Walker was getting like 13 carries a game.
This might change, though. I kept saying, like, why are they splitting carries with this guy? Like, Kenneth Walker is a really, really good player by himself. And I said, like, there's times where if he's in the game, right, and if he's not in the game, they get a 20-yard gain. If he's in the game, that might be a 50-yard gain. This is a different talent level. So why not pay him and then use him? I don't see why not. Because next year, the running back, because everybody wants the running back. You got to see the Rams. They're going to be good again this year,
Yep.
right? Maybe some plays that didn't work out for them might work out next year. You're going to need him to play. The Niners, they're probably going to be good next year. Of
course.
Right? The Eagles, they're going to be back.
Of course.
All these different teams, you're going to need your star players. The defense can't just always bail you out.
But here's what I think, though, you're omitting, though. Charbonnet. Like, Zach Charbonnet is a really – he's somewhere between good and really good. I don't think he's really good yet.
I think he's good. I think
But
he's good in that.
I think he's better than good.
Nah.
Nah.
I know running backs. Nah. I'm the same dude that told you. What did I tell you about the running game? About
Seattle goes through the running game.
Right. I told you that. You ain't believe me. You argue down. You argue with me. You put the whole chat against me. And I was right. What I'm saying is Kenneth Walker is like that. It's so, and I don't even want to talk like this because I don't want to.
Yeah.
But if he gets some of these carries, some of these other running backs that we brag about, what you think he'd do in the Niners system? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about it though. You know what I mean? Who else? What else? Who else is a good running back that's like you think is like super nice?
In the Rams, he go crazy there too.
You know what I mean? Saquon.
Yeah.
Saquon's obviously a dog.
Ramsey on display.
But with the Eagles, like he would get crazy too over there. Like I'm gonna say he's a really good running back, and you can't say it sometimes because of the situation he's in. Put him on Buffalo. Mm-hmm. I think James Cook is nice.
League in rushing.
But bro, what you think he gonna do over there too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But when you splitting carries with a good running back, it's like I think they really hurt your value.
Let me ask you this then: rank Kenneth Walker as a running back. If you are the running back expert,
Well, you ask me that, or you
guru.
ask because like it's hard because like if you ask mine that's watched football, if you compare him and James Cook, they're gonna look at me like you crazy because James Cook led the league in rushing, right? Jonathan Taylor, you're gonna look at you crazy. But if you give him the same situation, the same carries, it's gonna be close. People don't really understand that part, so it's hard to ask me like, how will you grade him?
But is Kenneth Walker a top? He's not a top 5 running back. Is he a top 8 running back?
I would take him over A-Chain.
Fair.
I would take him over A-Chain.
So he's
A-Chain
in
was
your top
third
8.
rushing this year or fourth?
He's fifth in rushing.
I'm taking him over A-Chain
Yeah.
every day of the week.
Bet.
And A-Chain's solid. I'm not hating. I'm just saying. You talking about running backs? Like I'm taking him over A-Chain.
Okay, stop me when Kenneth Walker is a better running back than somebody I named. Bajan Robinson.
Oh, you said better, or it could be tired is better.
Go better.
Okay.
Bajan Robinson. Saquon Barkley. Christian McCaffrey. Derrick Henry.
Hold on. Like today, is he better than Chris McCaffrey today?
Christian today.
Christian's better than him, but that's
What he does through the air.
but to the naked eye that can't see what I can see, you ask any guy that's scouting these players and that's grading them, they gonna say they closer than what you think. Does that make sense?
But Walker not better. So I can keep going?
he's not better. He's not better.
Derrick Henry.
He's not better than him.
Jonathan Taylor.
Jameer Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Shady might take him over here, but let me go. Jameer Gibbs.
No. He's not better than Gibbs.
Okay. And now it gets interesting. Let me go with
It's right there
Josh.
for you.
Let me go with Josh Jacobs.
Right now, I'm taking him over Josh Jacobs.
I'll take Kenneth Walker right now over Josh Jacobs.
Okay. He's so much explosive.
And then-
but Josh Jacobs is nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there like, because then
He's
A-Chain, he's sitting there like 7, 8.
I would probably go Jacobs because Jacobs is good and he's proven.
Yeah.
But after that, it's all him.
Yep. Yep.
I would. I mean, Kenneth Walker more on less carries this year while splitting a lot of reps in the backfield than
That's
Josh
what I'm
Jacobs.
saying. So,
Yeah, like, I think Kenneth Walker. Also, Josh Jacobs is a little bit older. Kenneth Walker's coming into his own right now. It seems like.
Yeah.
I think he's unquestionably a top 10 running back.
Now,
And in terms of ability,
I got a better
also
one for you.
Yeah.
So you said who's better, and that's hard that's hard, right? Now ask me if they both was in free agency, who would I take?
Fair.
Now, run that thing back.
Bajan Robinson.
Nope.
Jameer Gibbs.
You said don't say nothing. I won't say it.
Derrick Henry.
No, I'm gonna let Derrick. He fumbled, but I'm gonna let him. Derrick's still Derrick.
Jonathan Taylor.
Keep going.
James Cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cook night. I like Cook, but I'm taking him over Cook.
Okay, last one, Saquon Barkley.
No, I can't. Give me Smiles. They don't count. Give me Smiles.
After that, you get to A-Chain,
Saquon-
you get to...
So he's top six. Like six.
Yeah, that's fair. He's
Okay,
6.
bet. Yeah.
He's right there around
Yeah,
6.
no.
That's fair.
Nah, Kenneth Walker's he's
Kenneth Walker, nice, bro.
He's absolutely a dog. Moving forward, we have to talk about this viral
was
tweet that we
interesting.
saw earlier. It's going to be a very interesting conversation. ML Football put out the 5 most influential NFL football players. Said Odell Beckham Jr. number 1, followed by Tom Brady, Deion Sanders, Cam Newton, and Jerry Rice. I wanted to get you guys' reaction
Rice
to this
there.
list And also, biggest issue with this list.
These ain't football players that did this list.
No, Mike Vick is the biggest issue for me.
Like what? Like how Mike Vick ain't on
Mike
there?
Vick.
The omission of Mike Vick is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Like Tom Brady is the best of all time, but like
not
influence
influential.
more
Not
than
even
Vick?
remotely close to the influence of Mike Vick.
The accurate most influential list as by Emmanuel Acho is Odell Beckham 1, Mike Vick 2, Deion Sanders 3, Randy Moss 4,
Right.
Cam Newton 5.
Hold up.
That is the list. That is the accurate list.
Cam did have a lot of influence.
I believe
but,
Cam Newton solidified like, hey, we can trust the black quarterback. I believe before that it was, let's sprinkle in a guy here. We have Mike Vick here. Maybe a Vince Young here. But Vince Young flamed out. That's my dog. But after Cam Newton, then really you started to see, and you say what you will about him, then you really started to see like black quarterback after black quarterback after black quarterback after black quarterback after black quarterback.
So wait, not Mike Vick was they
Too long of a gap. Because you had Vick, but then you had like Quincy Carter,
So
Aaron Brooks.
I think somebody like, all right, this is what I mean. Because Cam to me, like when you say influence, I think more like he was like more of the like culture type quarterback. You know, he's celebrating all that as quarterback. So that was cool. When you talk about like the history of influence, I would go somebody like LT. Think about all this like small pass rushers was getting now. All speed, not no tall, big, strong. Nah, we just gonna do 6'2", we're gonna do you like a backer. You put him on the end. Now you had all these guys rushing.
Yeah.
Could it be any more defensive guys?
I like that.
Could it be any more defensive guys though? Could it be Ed Reed?
Only because influence to me is also can you transcend football? Like Odell Beckham is clearly the most
Beckham's number one.
influential
Odell Beckham's number one
in the history
and there's some
of
people,
the sport.
There's some people arguing in the chat right now
Already.
about Odell Beckham being
They
number
don't
one.
like Odell number one.
Odell
Beckham
is clearly. Go ahead.
Odell Beckham
all
Jr.
The dancing he's doing, all
Brother.
the hair colors and all
Think
that.
about what everybody in the youth enjoys doing right now. The colored hair, the dancing on TikTok, the doing any of those types of things. It's completely Odell Beckham's doing. That he popularized that. Not only that, Rome, throw up this picture real quick. If y'all don't understand how popular Odell Beckham is, he is the most popular American football player outside of this country we've ever had. What's the commonality between these three pictures? Can we tell? The same hairstyle that Odell Beckham popularized. That's Paul Pogba, one of the biggest, most influential soccer players in the 2010s decade. Neymar, one of the biggest, most influential soccer players in the 2010s decade. And then LaMelo Ball, one of the biggest and most influential basketball players today. All got their hairstyles from Odell Beckham Jr. There's no debate. I'm sorry.
I will say this, though.
He is the most popular American football player overseas that we've ever seen.
Odell Beckham is the number one of all time, most influential player ever for the
Absolutely.
NFL, right? But he should thank this one dude we don't talk about, the Honey Badger. The Honey Badger is the first one ever had the hair colors and all that. The difference was he didn't play for the Giants, and he's not as you know. Odell, he's a star in his own sense. Personality.
Yeah,
but he took that swag from the Honey Badger.
Yeah, that's actually
that is true.
That was Tyron.
That was Tyron's thing.
That
was Tyron. He had the hair dyed and everything. I remember that at LSU.
Odell for sure
now, for clarity, because in the chat, what we mean by influence isn't just like how many chips did you win. We mean like, did you either change the game of football or did you change the culture? You have to do one of the two. Mike Vick did both. Mike Vick changed the game of football. Mike Vick changed the culture. Odell Beckham, culture extraordinaire. He didn't change the game of football, but culture extraordinaire. Cam Newton, he did a little bit of both. Deion Sanders obviously did both. When you think about Tom Brady ain't changed nothing.
Jerry Rice?
Jerry Rice ain't changed nothing. When you're talking about most influential, it's did you change the game of football drastically or did you impact the culture drastically? Odell Beckham impact the culture so exponentially,
Crazy.
I don't think there's any player that had the same level of impact.
Some people in the chat are saying Ocho Cinco belongs up there. And then also maybe Randall Cunningham over Cam Newton. I think it's twofold. Randall Cunningham... Having your jersey be crazy in the hood is not as like demean you as influential.
Yeah.
Nobody was really just like, I want to be like Randall Cunningham.
What, Trey?
No,
Why are you looking like that?
I just can't believe the conversation's gone on this long and we haven't mentioned Ray Lewis.
How are you feeling?
Ray Lewis is absolutely
Ray Lewis is
in
up
that
there.
top 5.
Not in the top 5.
Yes,
I don't know
he is,
about
bro.
the
I wore
He
true
above-
story. Look, I wore 52
He up there.
in 8th grade because of Ray Lewis. So
And-
you're talking to somebody who Ray Lewis influenced.
Man,
I wore a neck roll. What I need a neck roll for in 8th grade? Who am I hitting? On the private
that's
school.
a good point.
That's
I hit nobody.
influence.
Like,
that is influence.
that is.
And you are one of thousands of kids across the
This
country
is
because
true.
I saw it all in my high schools that they played other teams, like everybody doing the dance, ripping their jersey, coming out. Ray Lewis had a lot of influence.
But
You know
like-
what? Nah, he's selling me. Yeah.
Ray Lewis- Ray Lewis has the most aura of any defender in NFL history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. We all can get up right now and do the Ray Lewis dance, bro.
Yeah,
Here's
no,
the
no,
problem,
I'm not gonna
though.
lie.
Ray Lewis
He
up
right.
there, bro.
He right.
Here's the
Ray
problem.
Lewis is up there.
I remember the 5 that I named.
Okay.
Randy Moss literally turned his last name into a verb.
Correct.
You got Moss.
Yep.
Deion Sanders had people wearing bandanas in their helmets.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're not moving Deion.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Odell Beckham, clear.
Okay.
He's
I think
there.
he might got Cam.
So
Michael Vick, he's there.
Vic gotta be
Vic
there.
gotta be automatically.
Vic had Vic.
Those are 4 that have to be there.
And then it's Ray Lewis. Cam can fall off your list, bro.
I don't know if Cam for the culture was cool. You never
Yeah.
see quarterback that big, but as far as like influence,
Yeah. You know the problem too? It's too hard to be Cam. Everybody
Yeah, right.
else we named.
he's 6'5".
He's sick. He's way bigger than me, and I
Yeah.
play backer.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
you could be Odell. Odell's 6'2".
Yeah.
Odell's Kieran when Kieran loses them 60, 70, 80, 100, 135 pounds.
Yeah, not quite
But, like,
60.
That's the same thing.
One.
But
Yeah.
like, you can't be
Well, he got
Cam.
the hair.
He has the hair.
Just need to dye it blonde.
And he got the light skin.
Mom,
You got the light skin.
It's a bit of a taper actually. If you look at it, it's not the Mohawk
Yeah, it's not the Hawk.
situation.
Yeah, it's not the Hawk. Yeah.
But no, I mean, like I hear what you're saying. Though.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
more
yeah.
Carl Anthony Towns a little bit. Than
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah, cat. Yeah.
That's what he looked like though. Y'all told you though.
Catbear.
Let me
Bear's
get
tough.
Trey. Let me get your 5. 5 most influential players in NFL history.
So my 5 would be Mike Vick, and he's number 1 for me. He's
Okay.
over Odell. I understand. I hear what y'all
Different
saying.
generation, but yeah.
I'm not mad. So I'm gonna go Mike Vick, Randy Moss, Prime Time, Ray. This in any particular order. Ray, and then I'll put Odell up there too. Y'all convinced me.
Odell
belongs
has
up there.
to be.
Yeah, he
Like,
has to
he's-
be. He has to be up there in the top 5.
He's
So,
by
yeah.
far and away when you leave this country, he's by far and away the most famous American football player
And
in the world.
there's something to be
Ever.
said about
Ever.
a
Ever.
sport that's
Ever.
only played in one country and his
Yeah.
reach expands.
And he's
Yeah.
just like
it's
he's
one
crazy.
thing when it's the
You know what,
opposite.
though?
Where
It's
you'll-
also like, do you remember, like, bro, I don't know. Y'all weren't in high school at this time. When I was 15, 16, 17, however old I was. No, my senior year of high school. Junior
17,
year.
18, yeah.
Everyone had that cut.
Yeah.
Every single person had that cut. If your parents are really allowed it, people were dyeing their hair with that cut.
Yeah.
Like, we've never seen something like that before, where
Yeah.
everybody wanted to look like
And-
that.
and-
I was in college,
Also,
so
he was
if
the
you was
first
rocking
person-
that in college, you was getting clowned, but
Nah, for sure.
but
yeah,
yeah,
I was
high
younger,
school,
but
yeah, for sure.
We
That was
all
it.
had it though. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild too. But I will say this: everything worked out for Odell. Also, like he had the personality, the swagger,
Yeah.
right? He
Yeah.
had the courage to do all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, even all the dancing. I never seen so many guys dance. Like
Yeah.
men dancing so much. I'm like, damn,
Nah,
you dance.
facts. Think about that today.
Jared
And,
McCain.
and the last
That's what
part
I'm
is
saying. Me.
bro. yo, and you play for the Giants. that helps
that
out.
part.
That's how, you
Yeah,
know what I mean.
that
If you do
part.
that stuff in
That
Buffalo,
part.
nobody
That
cares
part.
about
Nobody
that.
cares. It all
So
added up.
everything works. So I think he got to be number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was nice.
Yeah,
And
he
he
was.
That's what people forget.
And he had one of the
He
best
was
starts
Odell
to a career that we've ever seen
in
in wide
history.
receiver.
Yeah.
Like he was actually nice. So yeah, that's real.
Yeah,
That's
no,
real.
we do
That's
have
real.
some super chats on this topic though.
We do have a couple super chats. We got a $50 super chat from my frat brother, Alpha Man J Sat, said, "You will never say you got Odell. To this day, you say you got Moss when
What?
you get caught on, when you get snagged on."
That's not true.
Also, Vic had a generational hold on
That
Madden
is
players.
true.
That's
No. Anytime, even now, from broadcast perspective, anytime someone has
Yeah, one
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
any sort of
that-
one-hander,
that ain't Moss, though.
he has the most popular one-handed catch ever. And like, I mean, as someone that's called games on the NFL Network, I'm telling you,
Okay,
we
Flex.
say to people we've had like Odell type
You call
catches.
against the NFL Network?
Yeah, OT7, 7-on-7 games. Yeah, it's coming up soon. So yeah,
Hey, listen.
I don't care. That's the NFL
No,
Network.
listen, bro.
I did an ad read for him and everything.
bro. That's hard. That's hard.
I've been asked to call tackle football games on NFL Network though too. So let's not.
Okay.
So let's
I just let him make
on
it.
now.
Yeah.
I just let him make
I
it.
know.
I was like, for real? Like, wait, you did?
Hey,
Yeah,
that was
that's
great.
You know, so like,
Hey, Saturday night, NFL Network. I called it. I was there. Me and Pat Peterson. Me and Patrick Peterson. It was okay.
What
Nothing
else
wrong with
super chats
that.
we got?
We got a. This is, but not top 5. 6'8" Aquarius said, "Where is Edrin James? He had players wearing dreads outside of their helmets and making it a regular
Hey,
trend."
bro.
Yeah, Edrin James is that's,
James?
and I'm a Colts fan, but
Who?
yeah, to say he's like top
Oh,
anywhere near.
we
He
can't
might
say-
be top. He might be top 78.
no, we can't say
Somewhere.
who. We can't say that. This say no, don't.
Nah, I know
Hey,
Edgerrin
I'm just
Ain't no
James.
extras to
Yeah,
it.
Ed's that
Hey,
guy.
real quick. Now, this is a fun one for the chat. We had this conversation before the show. Who is the most influential white athlete of all time? In
Any
the
sport.
chat, I need your answer.
I
In
wanna
the chat,
see
I
what
need
they
your
say.
answer.
Any
I
sport.
need your answer. Any sport. Not football, not exclusively football, not exclusively basketball. Who is the most influential white athlete?
While we're waiting for that too, also
all time.
great shout
I got
by
a Q&A.
Shady though.
Type it in the Q&A.
Can we show this real quick? Great shout by Shady. Tyrann Mathieu was the first to actually rock this though.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
nice.
Nice.
Like Odell grew it out further, but if we can show it. Yeah, like look at that. He was actually the
was
first
the
one out
first.
there
He
running
was the
it
first.
at LSU. It's crazy.
most influential white.
I wonder what how do you like? What do you say? Like, I'm gonna try this. Look,
They're saying
That's
a
like
lot
a
of them
lot
are saying Larry
Larry
Bird
Bird.
or
I'm like-
Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps is
Ooh, that's-
but also my thing is
Larry Bird.
Michael Phelps was huge, but he wasn't making you get in the pool.
Who's
That
Ooh.
part. That
Yeah.
part.
who was he huge for?
That part.
Yeah, nobody's.
Because here's the thing, like, swimming has too many barriers to entry. In order to swim, you gotta have a pool. And everybody ain't got a pool.
Yeah.
And then everybody ain't going to public pools.
Ooh.
So just off GP, I think Michael Phelps' impact had limitations.
They threw another one out there that's really good.
I know
see
you
it?
about to say 316.
Johnny Manziel.
Oh, I thought you were about to say
No. Johnny Manziel. Oh no, if we're talking wrestlers can't count
Johnny
because they're all
Manziel.
Johnny
super. Yeah.
Manziel, hell no.
Johnny Manziel up there though.
Who do you influence?
A lot of people.
Who? You got to give me three.
Come on, man.
Give me
That's it.
three
Diego
players.
Pavia.
Okay, that's one.
Let's see. Who else did he influence?
I like Johnny.
Who were
but
number
come
two?
on, he
There's some guys that like Johnny
No.
Manziel.
Larry
Bird is a good one.
Larry Bird.
Larry
Larry
Bird.
But Larry
is-
Bird, nobody was like, I
Ooh,
want
wanna
to be like Larry
Hey,
Bird.
they're dropping some
Nobody
good
was
ones.
saying that.
Conor McGregor. By far and
Yes.
away one of the most influential
he's
white
not-
athletes.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's not
He's
white.
Irish.
He's Irish.
That's white. It don't get much
I-
whiter
yeah,
than
that's super
Irish,
white.
I don't
But he's
think.
not white American.
Oh, well, you didn't say white American.
You
just
can't
said
say white American.
The white
Because
guy.
the-
The
so
white
you
guy.
You have to say just white athletes.
So we count
Look.
Europeans now.
Listen, they're all from the
The
mountains
most-
of Caucasus.
Okay.
Look, the most
Some of those
influential
mountains are in
That's
Ireland. Some
the
of them are
most
in
influential
Scotland.
white athlete though, point blank period, is David Beckham. They were not bend it like Beckham. You know that, and you never watched a game of soccer in your entire
Yeah.
life. Like that, like he's got
nah.
stupid.
You
on.
don't think David Beckham?
Bro,
I mean,
David
for
Beckham
me,
was like,
I don't think so. I'm not saying he's a great guy. He's a great dude and he looks nice. He got magazines. I'm cool with all that. I'm
who
just
wants
saying,
to play like Larry Bird though?
not Larry Bird, but I like
Nobody.
Connor though. Connor got swag.
Connor does, yeah.
Every brother can relate to him.
Yeah.
I can't relate to
But who was
David Beckham.
trying to be? I guess some people
trying
were
to be
doing the
dope?
Conor
We're talking
McGregor.
influence, not
Everybody doing
greatness.
that. Yeah.
Influence.
Ain't the way he talk?
Now, if
Bro,
we,
Messi, hold up, stop, chat. Messi and Ronaldo are not white.
Now they're not white.
but look,
Please,
but
They
so
are.
look.
They're from the
What
mountains.
I'm saying is like,
Hispanic.
Latino.
and when you influence, any race can like, yo, I can be him. I like
Yeah.
him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Connor was talking like he was from the streets, from the
Yeah.
from the.
Nah, he was talking
Yeah.
shit with the best of them.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And his swagger. Than,
Yeah.
I never watched
UFC.
MMA.
Yeah.
Like, there's no. I don't. That's not box. That's not like talent to me. You need me in the face. I'm cool. Boxing, you move anyway. I watch him. I want to watch it.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I ever heard him have an interview. The guy was talking about. He said, "Who the fuck is you?"
Who the fuck?
Yo,
Yeah, it's Jeremy Stevens.
yo. Come on,
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to your favela, invade it by horseback, and crack you with the left hand.
Bro,
He's hilarious, bro.
He killed Floyd with the whole. I'm like,
Let me ask y'all this.
What you got a school bag on stage for, Floyd? You can't even read. Oh my god!
Let me ask y'all this.
He's hilarious.
Connor
Where
best.
are we putting Caitlin Clark?
Oh, she like 3, 2. She like, yeah, she top 3.
Where are we putting
She
Caitlin
might be
Clark?
2.
Already.
No, she's 1.
Oh.
She's 1.
Damn, that
Bro,
quick.
what I'm saying, now,
Caitlin Clark, the most
Can we-
influential white athlete in all of history.
Wait,
Shady McCoy.
And you gotta be white.
Caitlin Clark up there, bro.
She is the most influential women's athlete of all time. Bro,
Cut it out.
Bro,
Cut it out. I'll leave
Hey.
cut the lights off.
Hold
I'll
on.
leave this joint right
Hold
now.
Yo, let me. Can I
Because what
Hey,
you're not going to do is disrespect Serena Williams. Yeah, you're not going to disrespect Serena Williams.
Let me back myself
Please,
up.
but-
Let me
Did
back myself
Serena?
up.
Did Serena
put it in reverse.
popularize
Watch this.
tennis
Put
as
it in
much as
reverse,
Caitlin Clark
Terry.
did?
Let him go.
Yo.
Let him
Real
cook.
talk.
Please cook.
All right.
Because I don't know what that was.
I think Serena was great for us. She was great.
Greatest.
Who was watching women's basketball? Think about what we're talking about, though.
Nobody.
Yo, you wasn't. You wasn't. He wasn't. Nobody's watching girls basketball. And then we get this girl look like Steph Curry. Everybody watching. To this day.
To this day.
To this day. Women's basketball is looked at like the NBA, like the NFL. They got their own channels now on ESPN. We talk about them on. When was you ever, the last time you heard people just talk about women's basketball on TV? Like a real block. Now you see, there's blocks where they're going to talk about Luka and they're going to talk about Caitlin Clark.
True.
Hey,
Think about it.
I like Shady's
this point. Last point. The girl that should play at like I don't know, LSU or USC.
Yep.
She played at Iowa.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping. Caitlin Clark.
The problem is this though, 2-5. Serena Williams was the sport. Like Serena Williams was the sport. And here's the thing. You can find women that are the children of Serena Williams, not in the literal sense. Sloane Stephens, Coco Gauffs. Like Serena Williams has had people try to come out and emulate her. Caitlin's still so young in the game. There's nobody you can say, oh, that's the next generation of Serena Williams.
But
we've had people cry on the court after beating Serena, Naomi Osaka.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Serena's so legendary that like
is she this legendary?
Talk to me. Had a movie about her, bruh. And King Richard. We've seen it.
No, that's my favorite movie. I cried about that.
Oscar-winning movie.
But guess what, though?
Ain't that Will's only Oscar?
While she's alive.
That's Will's only Oscar.
While she was
Serena's
alive.
dad.
Now, check these numbers out.
Will's Oscar.
Yeah, number, guys. Check these numbers out.
Talk to me. I'm listening, G.
When Serena when she played tennis, right? When she played or didn't play, tell me what the numbers look like, though. You know what I mean? Because I'll tell you this much. When the one girl from Iowa, right, from Indiana Fever, when she don't play, the whole league gets affected.
He right.
And when she do play, everybody watches.
But let me argue on Serena's behalf.
And I love Serena.
Because at the peak of Serena's career, this is the difference for me. If I gotta watch Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, or Serena and whoever she's playing, I'm watching Serena. If I gotta watch Caitlin Clark in the playoffs or Ant Edwards in the playoffs, I'm watching Ant Edwards. Respectfully.
Watch this.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. Good point.
This is what I like about black folks when they start doing these little conversations.
Hell.
Because you guilty like I'm guilty. Okay. I love Serena Williams.
Yep.
I can't name you 3 people she went against, and you can't either. Name me somebody she went against.
Venus. Sharapova. Hey, they played? Venus. Well, how it don't count? Now it don't count. Now it's parameters on who she played.
Come on.
She said Sharapova. Who else?
Thank you.
Sharapova. That argument goes in my favor, and let me tell you why. Because she was that big of an athlete and transcended the game that much that I didn't care who she was up against. I tuned in to watch her. The opponent was forgettable.
Hold up.
The truth
is, do it with Caitlin Clark now, though. You would have never heard about any of the girls that they were playing against, but you can name multiple now.
But Caitlin Clark did benefit from Angel Reese's popularity-wise.
That's not
not
true.
game-wise.
No.
Not game-wise.
No.
Because
Angel
hold on. Let me cook. In the same way that Serena benefited from Sharapova, because
Sharapova? Who's that?
Sharapova was the beautiful, pretty.
I never heard of her. I don't know nothing about her.
That's on you.
You don't watch tennis at all.
Most people don't.
I do. I watch it.
Most people don't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting to.
But if you tap in the slightest, you know who Maria Sharapova is.
Y'all playing around. Yo, listen, dude. I love my sisters for sure, and nobody can tell me different. I love Serena Williams, right? What she stands for, I'm with all that.
No
great
bunnies
athlete.
allowed. Yep.
But the truth is, bro, the real truth is, people don't watch tennis. They know she is.
Can I jump in here?
Name me three Caitlin Clark teammates.
Teammates.
Yeah.
Name 3 teammates.
I know her. I don't know
Boston.
I'm lying. I do. Boston's nice, the center.
Yeah.
And my favorite is this girl named Kelsey. She's left-hander. She's crazy. Kelsey. Oh
my gosh. No, this is a horrible look for us. Why would you ask this?
Kelsey. She's left-handed.
Not Mitchell.
15, I think her name.
It's okay. Don't even worry about it. Because
Kelsey-
you know what your
Chelsea
initial response was?
Kelsey.
I watch her. And that's my point. You watch Caitlin Clark because she's that big. I watch Serena because she's that big.
Basketball
Kelsey
is a
Mitchell,
more
yeah.
popular
Kelsey
sport.
Mitchell.
Basketball's a more popular sport. We're going to watch that.
Let me ask you this.
Can I jump in?
Hold on. This might settle it.
Okay, let's see.
If Serena is playing the U.S. Open final match, and Caitlin is playing in the WNBA finals, and they on at the same time,
You're watching.
Can I ask you a question?
who you watching?
What's the, no, don't even ask us first. Before we answer, what you think Americans going to watch? Let's talk about that. What you think Americans going to watch first?
I think Serena. Because Serena was.
I'm done.
Yes.
No, Serena,
No, they're not.
Yes.
No, they're not.
Serena moved the needle,
No,
y'all.
they're not. No, they're
Does she
not.
move the needle like her?
It's tennis. At the end of the day, it's
Does she-
tennis.
Right. Does she move the needle like Caitlin?
No.
Who watches tennis for
Also,
real?
can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? Look. Hold on. Let's talk about this. Serena has undoubtedly put some money in some other girls' pockets because of the popularity that she has had. Caitlin Clark got the WNBA an entire new collective bargaining agreement. She got them a whole new NBA deal. She got the money they ain't never had before.
Correct.
And eyes that they've never had before. Caitlin Clark, for what she has done. Now look, I think Serena, one of the most impactful women's athletes ever.
Yes,
but when
she
we talk about influence, brother, to make everyone care about the sport enough that there's Unrivaled, there's new 3-on-3 basketball leagues that people are actually watching, putting money behind, that there's other girls that have far bigger audiences than they've ever had before. People are watching women's basketball right now at a way higher clip without Caitlin Clark since she came into the game. Even when Caitlin Clark's not playing, the sport, women's basketball is more viewed than it was beforehand.
Here's the difference for me, though.
Tennis is not, though. They care about when Serena's playing.
You can name more women's basketball players,
absolutely,
than you can name women's tennis players.
Why is that?
Because Serena was women's tennis. I can go Lisa Leslie. I can go Sue Bird.
Cool.
I can go Diana Taurasi. I can go Maya Moore.
And what was
Simona
and what was the league when they was playing? And what was the league when they was all playing? What was the league like?
Nobody was watching it.
Right? She not as good as
You're right.
Unfortunately, nobody was watching it.
So she's not as good as them girls you just named, right? But when you watch basketball, you don't watch them. You watching her.
You're right.
The whole world is.
Right. But I'm saying Serena.
Arguments and all that.
I'm saying Serena was the sport, though.
She was.
Like
She was synonymous with women's
I'll put it like this.
tennis.
Caitlin Clark moved the needle. Serena Williams was the needle. Like, Serena Williams was the sport.
Because you never,
Caitlin Clark is
I will
music.
say- I will
you
say
never,
this, though.
you never seen a black girl play tennis.
Yeah.
I watched the movie. And the dad was like, yo, we're going to have 2 black girls playing tennis.
Yeah.
At a very
It's
high level.
unbelievable.
There's
Never
no-
seen it
you
before.
can make the
That's why
argument-
it's so big.
You make the argument there's no Coco Gauff, there's no Naomi Osaka,
That's
there's
what
no
I'm-
any
that's
of
what
those.
I'm getting at.
And
That's
but
what I'm
it's the
getting
same way like Tiger was the most impactful as a golfer. The only reason why I ever picked up a golf club is because of Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like his impact is incredible. But also at the same time, to make a sport stop losing money.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
That is
But
crazy.
Since Caitlin Clark became popular,
Can I counter
the
that argument, though?
WNBA became a league that profits now for the
Acho know
first
where to
time
go.
in its
He don't know who to go
history.
with.
And they
That's
did that.
crazy.
Now, y'all making good arguments.
And this past year was the first year the WNBA turned a profit, right?
I think it was 2 years in a row now, or maybe this past year.
This was the first year
Yeah.
that they netted money.
Not the fever.
Caitlin Clark played 13 games.
What's that mean?
What is it? Hold
That
on.
means that the WNBA was quite all right without Caitlin Clark.
No,
this past
it
year.
means they needed Caitlin Clark,
don't even-
and because she was so
Bro, it's not
impactful,
his
she didn't
fault.
even have to play. The impact she has had makes everybody care. Bro, you know more women's basketball players right now than you did 5 years ago. Point blank, period.
I'll
You know
agree with
more
that. I'll agree with
of
that.
players that play in the league right now. You watch
agree
Arike
with that.
Ogunbowale go out there and hit a game winner the other night in an Unrivaled, and you know about that because Caitlin Clark. Otherwise, why the hell would you give him?
We gotta give my sister Angel
Also,
Reese some
Enrique's a
love
dog.
too, because a rising tide lifts all boats,
A rising tide floats all
and
boats.
they lifted that WNBA.
They're both
ship
crazy
together.
impactful though.
Now, more kids are saying they want to play like Caitlin Clark, of course.
Of course.
But part of that is just the positions that they play.
Bro,
It's
can I be honest though? I mean, the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, that helped each other out. Cool.
It did.
Right? But I'll just say this. Before they did all this stuff with the face, I remember I was like, yo, who's this little white
still
girl
doing
that's
our
shooting
buckets.
threes? She's like Steph Curry. I started watching because of
She
her.
was popular during that
I started
run.
so before
Yeah.
all that, I was like, who is she?
The game that they had against each other,
Then I watched
yeah.
her beat South Carolina. I'm like, yo, all these big ass girls is way stronger, bigger.
Yeah.
And you beating them?
No, she's a
And that was
dog.
before
She's
this
a dog.
though.
That's
So-
what I'm saying. Angel Reese
Come on,
was
dog.
but that national championship game was the most watched women's college basketball national championship game, and that was the first time that they matched up against each other.
Yeah.
When you
It was already Caitlin was already built up to be a superstar, and that
That's
for as
right.
much as I do give Angel everybody
took
needs a
it
great
over.
yes,
That-
and
Well,
Angel being the
always-
adversary
but
took it even further.
The race
The race
always
component.
Because Caitlin Clark's Fox News is darling.
It always
It's-
does that.
yeah.
But I'll say this though, you know, like why it was hard to sell women's basketball, I think, for so long is because like the skill wasn't there. Like some girls was, but not all of them. Now you say they doing step backs, they doing crossovers.
Now the skill level is crazy.
But, but for a while it was a whole bunch of layups, a lot of missed layups, a whole bunch of all that.
Yeah.
When you watch Kate, you like, yo, who is that in college?
nice.
She step back trades
crazy.
from half court. You like, yo, who is she?
Not facts.
So her game was like, oh my God, let's watch.
Yeah. And she was white.
Yeah.
And that helped.
Yeah.
Because, like-
Magic needed Bird needed Magic for that
She was
whole,
white,
you know what I
that
mean?
helped.
They elevated the NBA
No,
the
that's
same
true.
way.
I
We've
just
seen the same
the
thing.
Kane Clark thing is like touchy because like when you're a real athlete, you don't care about no color. You know what I'm saying? You're a real baller. Bro.
We did get the correct answer, though, from the chat to the most influential white athlete ever. There is a correct answer, and they said it in the chat, and that was Tony Hawk.
What is that?
Oh, shit. I'm not going to lie.
The X-Game dudes?
No, Tony Hawk is skateboarding, dude.
Man, y'all get, man.
Nobody cared about
No.
Skate culture.
Tony Hawk is valid.
Skate culture was like completely dead before him.
Had little black boys and girls sitting at the PlayStation 1 playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
What black dudes on that?
What?
Yeah, you tripping. You
Shady,
was on the
this is a bad take
field.
from you.
You might
It's a bad take from you.
Yeah,
I don't know nobody else.
Bro, Lil Wayne became
now.
influenced skate swag in the mid 2000s because
Tony
people
Hawk.
started rocking skinny jeans because of a guy like Tony Hawk. Like Tony Hawk's a great
I've
answer.
never watched anything Tony Hawk's ever done, but I know his name.
You know who he is.
I
You
know
know
who he
when he
is.
did the 900 the first time in the world, like
I
all of that.
never-
You just know Tony Hawk. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Now, if we're going to extend the scripted sports, Stone Cold Steve Austin is undoubtedly.
Oh, no. It's Stone Cold,
now we
John
going
Cena,
somewhere.
and Ric
Yeah.
Flair.
Now,
Like,
he's
it's
in
those
every-
three.
What about Diamond
Yeah.
Dallas
Yeah.
Page?
Who's that?
DDP was cool, but he's more of a deep
Hell
cut.
no.
What about
What?
Thing?
Nah,
No.
Steve
The
Austin.
The Undertaker.
is
The Undertaker.
You can say The Undertaker. You can say
Stone Cold, bro. If you want to do that, you say Hulk Hogan.
Stone Cold.
Yeah,
You
it's
said Hulk Hogan.
it's the Texas rattlesnake and it's the Hulk Hogan.
John Cena
right,
too from our
Carebear, where we
generation.
at, Jay?
That's true.
We got to
That's
keep
true.
it moving. Let's talk about some real sports. Kyler Murray's already guaranteed $36.8 million from the Cardinals in 2026.
Sheesh.
A team that signs him could get him for the vet minimum of $1.3 million as a result to offset language. Gotta love that offset language in Call of Duty. Bomani Jones had a take that went viral today. I'll let you guys take a listen.
Kyler Murray or Jalen Hurts?
I would rather have Kyler Murray.
Would you rather have Kyler Murray or Brock Purdy?
Ooh. Okay.
I'll just stop it there. I'll stop it there. Okay, I'll let you.
Wait, I just want to know.
I would rather have Kyler Murray.
See what I'm saying? I can't even
Fellas, do we have any reaction to his take here that he would have
What's his name
Kyler
again?
Murray, Bomani Jones. He would take Kyler Murray over Jalen Hurts.
There's absolutely no rationale to want Kyler Murray over Jalen Hurts. Kyler Murray is not a better quarterback. Kyler Murray is not more durable. Kyler Murray is not a better leader. Kyler Murray has not won at a higher clip. Kyler Murray has not won a playoff game. Kyler Murray is not a galvanizer of men. Kyler Murray does not make anybody around him better. Kyler Murray does nothing better than Jalen Hurts besides scramble playoff time and make his offense worse. Like, there's just nothing Kyler Murray does better than Jalen Hurts. Like, nothing. He's not a better pocket passer because Kyler Murray don't like to pass from the pocket. So Kyler Murray's just not better in any way, shape, or form than Jalen Hurts. Furthermore, Kyler Murray don't be healthy at all. And nobody wants to follow Kyler Murray. So Bomani's take, this was a wild take because it's just not based or founded in any legitimate logic. Like, what does Kyler do better? On paper, Kyler's better. Sure. In shorts, give me Kyler all day. Lunchtime, recess, quarterback, Kyler Murray. But in the real National Football League game of football, there is not a chance in heaven that I'm taking Kyler Murray over Jalen Hurts. Period.
You can tell he ain't never been in no locker room. What he talking about? Anyway, I don't even have a comment for that. That's crazy, man. Like, come on, what we talking about? What we talking about?
You know something's really bad, Emmanuel Acho? When I have to sit here in front of this camera, I have to look into that camera, live stream to a bunch of Philadelphia fans, and I have to tell them, I'm here to defend Jalen Hurts. Bomani Jones, what you just said is one of the most asinine statements I've ever heard in my entire life. It was completely void of any reason, of any thought, of any background, of anything. Outside of the high school highlights you may have seen from Kyler Murray at Allen, Texas High School. What the hell are you talking about? Genuinely. Jalen Hurts has shown up time and time again. For as much as I might think he is limited as a passer, he's shown up time and time again whenever his team needs it most, and he doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't go out there and run around like a badass toddler lost at Target looking for his mommy like Kyler Murray does. Jalen Hurts is by far and away not even in the same conversation as a Kyler Murray right now. Talent, sure, we can have that conversation, but football is played on the grass.
Talk about it.
It's played on the grass. What Dan Lanning say? They're not out there fighting for clicks. They're not out there fighting for Call of Duty wins. You want to talk about Warzone, I can hear your argument on Kyler Murray. Jalen Hurts has done it at the highest level, and I think this is like genuinely one of the craziest statements I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, no.
What are we talking? And then also the Brock Purdy thing. Have you seen Kyler Murray lead a talented team to the Super Bowl? He had good teams. He did. When they won, I think it was they were like 11-2 or something to start off the season one year. The number one seed in the NFC, and what did they do the rest of that season? Sold. Completely sold. Absolutely not, bro. One of the worst takes I've ever heard, and I genuinely do like Bomani's takes a lot. That was utter dog shit I just had to listen to in my ears.
I think some of that was just being lazy, or he might have been having fun.
But he said Brock Purdy too, though. So like this, it wasn't just like a let me get a click off on Jalen Hurts take.
We all have bad takes.
True, I have several.
He probably just having fun with it because there's no way in the world you would say Brock Purdy and Jalen Hurts.
What else did he say? Go back to the clip. Now we got a little bit of time. Go back to the clip. I'm a little curious. I'm a little curious. What else?
We'll see what else he said here.
All right, we're talking about Kyler Murray. Like
I'll say I'll go to wherever he
about
gets asked these
220.
questions. Yeah,
we give him a lot of love right now, ain't we?
comma, but I can't confidently say he's better than Brock Purdy. And that's because this Brock, even if I can acknowledge he's better than I ever thought he would be, that'll mean I want him.
Would you rather have Kyler Murray or Bo Nix?
Kyler Murray. You know what? I think the way to play this game is where it gets fun is if we plugged Kyler Murray into some of those situations that we're talking about.
Stop real quick. See, that's not true either, though.
Correct.
Because I could tell he don't watch tape and and it's not his fault. He ain't never did it, so I get it. I ain't mad at him. But the truth is, bro, what has Kyler Murray really done?
Correct.
He's been great, I guess, in college. He was in high school, but in the pros, he hasn't got better. There's a lot of players that I don't care where they start at. If they're not that good, I'll watch them get better. Malik Willis, I thought he's one of the worst players I've ever seen in the beginning. Every year he's got a chance. He's gotten better and better and better.
Correct.
You look at Kyler Murray, he looks the same. He wants to scramble around, off scripted, right? Doesn't want to read nothing. He's always injured, right? He hasn't even won a playoff game.
Yeah.
So there's nothing for me to say, I want him on my squad. They had to put in his contract as a quarterback, hey, you got to watch film to get paid.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks do that already. So nothing against Kyler Murray because it's not his fault, but there's nowhere in the world I would think that Kyler Murray could be.
I also really don't even like if you replace some game for Kyler Murray because Kyler Murray wouldn't make the Eagles better.
What?
1, he would be absent.
Yeah.
2, he's not tough enough. 3, nobody's going to follow him. 4, he's not the leader that you need. Like, imagine Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson looking at Kyler Murray. Like, first and foremost, let's just be for real. And then when you think about the Niners, though Brock Purdy doesn't play crazy on time, he plays way more on time than Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Way more on time. And Brock Purdy also knows how to manage all those personalities, of which Kyler Murray has shown he can't even manage Marvin Harrison and Michael Carter. Or Michael Wilson and Michael Carter running back. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Shifting from that steaming pile of cow manure I just heard, Kyler Murray did release a statement saying to everyone that supported me, showed me kindness and my family during my time in Arizona from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. A lot of yada yada. Mina Kimes
I did click in it if we can.
Yeah.
I do like how Kyler said, I wanted to, second paragraph, I wanted nothing more than to be the one to end the 77-year drought. I'm sorry I failed us. I do like that.
The accountability there.
There. Because Kyler, throughout the course of his career, showed so much immaturity. I like saying, look, I'm sorry I failed. Not I'm sorry we didn't get it done. Not I'm sorry I couldn't. No, I'm sorry I failed us.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. Keep going.
Yeah, no, he said, I am no stranger to adversity, which I actually don't think is true.
Who else failed him?
Not that much.
You acting like it's accountability. Who else are we going to say? Come on, man.
I don't know. Mina Kimes ended up quote tweeting this and saying, Viking. Do you guys think any team should want Kyler Murray? Well, damn.
I mean, the Vikings is going from being served dog food to eating, a 4-day-old meal. I'd rather eat food for humans than what, you know what I mean? But I don't want to eat no 4-day-old slop. And Kyler is better than JJ McCarthy.
You call JJ McCarthy dog food? Is that?
Let's be honest. Kyler's better than JJ McCarthy, but Kyler's not the answer. D-Hop was mad at Kyler, and D-Hop be chilling. Imagine Justin Jefferson. Now Justin Jefferson will get targets, but Kyler couldn't get Marvin Harrison Jr. the ball.
Yeah, JJ gonna have a headache because it's JJ. Now it's Kyler. He might retire early, man.
Straight up.
Two cheeks of the same ass, man. It's just
Like, and again, Kyler has the talent. That's what's so frustrating.
What's sometimes about Tyler though?
He has a big arm.
People always say that.
He's got a really big arm, and he's hella fast.
he's hella fast.
And you know what I mean? Like,
That sounds
you hella fast and a big arm?
And at his best, ball placement was immaculate. Like he had a big arm. He was able to put the ball where it needed
Remember,
to be. But
he
also,
was MVP front runner for through week 8.
a lot of people go through that, man. Let's slow down with that. Wait, ball placement?
Baker Mayfield was MVP front runner through 6 weeks this year.
I didn't say ball placement. He did. I think Kyler has a
No,
big
I
arm.
thought his ball placement was elite for those couple of for those couple of seasons where he was looking
But
good.
here's the other
for
thing.
them,
Remember, Kyler went, what was it? I think 2 wins or 3 wins first year. Then like 5 wins. Then I think 9 or 10, 11 wins.
Yeah.
We saw this with Kyler.
There you go doing the win thing again.
Because to me, I saw growth for Kyler. I saw him getting better. I saw the Cardinals getting better.
I didn't see the growth.
Rookie, sophomore, junior year.
I didn't see the growth. In high school?
No.
college?
Nah, there was a reason why they paid him $200 million.
Like,
They pay
Shady,
a lot of
remember-
guys. They pay a lot of guys money now.
No, Shady, remember, Kyler, and even like 20 tugs, 26 tugs, 24 tugs. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Now that 2021 season was solid. It was a really solid season for him.
When you're a quarterback and you are a starter, you're gonna get paid money.
Yeah.
That's how it works, bro. That's how it works. Daniel Jones. I don't want to need a name. A lot of guys get paid when they just a starting quarterback.
Yeah.
One of the chat said, send Tyler to Atlanta. I don't know, man. Kyler is just, he's... What do you... Yeah, I don't know. The silence was deafening whenever I asked you guys that one. That's tough.
Yeah. Well,
Trey, you got any ideas?
I got super chats.
Okay,
Okay,
all
we're
right.
gonna get to those. So, just going back real briefly, Miley
Cyrus.
Z1X. No,
There we go.
not Cyrus. Said Caitlin Clark was injured all of last year. The WNBA definitely wasn't missing her. Benjamin Todd, shout out to Benjamin Todd. He's a recent super chatter, but he's consistent. We appreciate you. He said most influential has got to be Billie Jean King. Without her, Clark and Williams is not possible.
Billie Jean was a very impactful person. Yeah.
Billie Jean was...
Not mine.
The Donathan said Serena Williams averaged over 2 million viewers in the U.S. per match. The WNBA just turned a profit. Don't sleep on my girl Serena. Caitlin is cold though. We got a $50 super chat
There we
from
go.
our guy Eduardo Salinas.
Eduardo.
5806 said, "What up? Been a minute, Shady. I had some ultras, LMAO, feeling good, but we got some talent. Give us Malik or anyone you thinking who can get us over that effing jump." I think he meant hump. Love y'all, Shady. You that dog, and Acho.
That was beautiful.
Dog, big dog.
That was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Love you
Definitely.
too, homie.
All right, man.
Last one I got, Kenro 200X. Shout out to Kenro. It's been a
Kenro.
while.
Let's go,
Kenro
Kenro.
said Stone Cold made it acceptable for white dudes to have a shaved head. Before that, being bald to those dudes was looked upon like a disability. Also, Ronda Rousey at her peak
Ronda
was
Rousey,
massively popular and genuinely influential.
Can I be
agree
honest
with
though? Stone Cold Steve Austin also like influenced white guy beer culture. Like
Yeah.
nobody else. Like I think everyone's like proud to be a degenerate alcoholic whenever it comes to beer.
that. Yes. Well,
It's
because
pretty- yeah.
before Stone Cold, white guys would like get drunk and hit their wives. But Stone Cold was like, we can do that. We can get drunk without actually doing that. We can hit each other. And so then it was like,
a better- yeah,
now
it's a- yeah.
premise. Yeah, so
Wow. Yeah.
he just-
Ronda Rousey was.
Ronda
she
Rousey
was.
was
She had a-
crazy.
she had
Ronda
a-
Rousey was. She's the only reason why there's women's fights in the UFC.
yeah.
There wasn't going to be. And then Dana White had to.
Ronda Rousey was the first MMA fight I ever actually watched.
She was huge.
Mine too, yeah.
The first time I ever watched, she got her ass kicked,
Ooh.
Yikes.
and
like this.
I bet money. And it was like
You was too late?
Was it the Holly? Was she got head kicked?
Yeah,
It was
Holly,
Holly.
yeah.
I think Shady, you might have been there. I remember watching next to Jason Kelsey and Conor Barwin. Ronda Rousey was fighting on a Saturday night before we played on Sunday, and she was in the little team. You know, Saturday nights we all eat together in the little team room. She was in the team room, and she had everybody there. Jason Kelsey, Conor Barwin. We was all sitting there watching Ronda Rousey. I think it was versus Holly Holm in Australia.
Yeah.
Had all us watching the fight.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
Yeah.
she doing something
She
right.
got kicked in the head.
Yeah, it was over. It was over.
she ain't touching Caitlin Clark. Ain't even close.
Yeah, she was very impactful, but yeah, I don't know.
But Caitlyn
Yeah,
is,
Caitlin's
different
crazy.
beast, different beast.
Keeping it moving forward, we got to talk about Stephen A. Smith in the
yeah.
news.
What'd he do?
because
Ruh-roh.
of some more comments on Zion Williamson. I'll let you guys take a listen to this.
You got people that are alcoholics, you got people that are drug addicts and stuff like that. What was Zion's problem? Food. food addicts. The joke was everybody in New Orleans that cooked. It could be everybody from a restaurant, a chef, to your grandmama. All right, anybody that cooked knew about Zion Williamson, and he knew them. They were on a first name basis because that brother ate a lot. Okay, you even had rumors, and literally, I'm here thinking it was a joke, and somebody told me to go on the air and point out how he got busted hiding food under his bed. This is the kind of stuff that was happening. Okay, so why?
The New Orleans Pelicans saw this, took exception, and then uploaded this video, though, as well in response, which is pretty funny as well. I'll let you guys take a listen.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever, plays no defense, doesn't have the heart, the passion, or anything that comes with it. Nah, this man,
fellas.
Well, hold up, remember, he can shoot though. They playing this game, he can shoot for real.
You think he can shoot?
He got with lethal shooter or something, didn't he?
Bro.
Nah, he was making a lot in that video.
Y'all playing around, look it up on YouTube. He can shoot. Stephen A can shoot the 3 ball. I'm telling you right now.
What's up, Ken?
Now, do you guys think that Stephen A. Smith went a little too hard on Zion Williamson?
No. I mean, like, if I say, what's Zion's problem? It ain't defense. It ain't offense. He can't stay in shape. And he's always hurt. When you're overweight, your body can't take that. The knees, joints, and he's always hurt.
I know.
Like, he might have went too crazy with it, but he's right. Like, bro, you're a professional. You're making millions of dollars. You can't control the way you eat. You can't get a chef to make you healthy, good food that tastes well. I ain't even worried about how he dates outside, the court. Because, like, we all... like
that's the real addiction he got a problem
with. We like. But I'm just thinking, like, you can't control the way you eat? That's crazy to me. Like, you want to eat you out the league? Eddie... What's the running man for
Eddie Lacy.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, it was nice. You want to eat that bad? That's crazy to me, though. You that hungry?
That hungry is crazy.
I think Stephen A. took it too far. As someone who often takes things too far, Stephen A. took it too far. Because Stephen A. he started using hyperbole, bruh. Zion ain't hiding food under his bed. Zion didn't know the name.
He says what he heard.
He didn't know the name of every chef in New Orleans on a first name basis.
Is that you, Johnny? What up,
You know what I mean? Like,
you can say that the food was an issue, but to say
that,
yeah.
And Stephen A. made it personal. And that's what Stephen A. often does. And in the sake and in the name of entertainment, he made it personal. But the other problem is, like, true, people get on me, Acho, your career this, your career that, and I hear them. But, like, what was hard for me is people who literally didn't make it to the league, period. Because it's so hard to make it to the league. Like, it's near impossible. There's 28,000 eligible draft picks and like 300 get drafted.
Yeah.
It's so hard to make it to the league. So when I hear the likes of even like a Stephen A. or like a Skip Bayless and all them cats, like, who literally didn't play at all. At all.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where Winston-Salem is, but like, you couldn't play at Winston-Salem? Like Shady says, college is easy. So that's where I'm just like, you got to be a little mindful. Like, because like you were never in an NBA huddle. So you actually don't know the pressures nor the stressors that Zion is facing. Now, I'm with Shady, bro. Like, fix your addictions, whatever your addictions are, whether they're, OnlyFans models or whether it's eating, oysters, char grill. Like, fix it, whatever it is. But like, I think Stephen A. went too far.
Yeah, I agree with your point about it being personal. I think he does, like, for shock value, for entertainment purposes, he takes things a little too far. It's the same Kwame Brown rant that they ended up using. That he went personal there as well, though. I think I think he's just for calling out a professional athlete. That's what he does, for his lack of work ethic, though. Because Stephen A. Smith, for as much as he might not be a guy that made the league, he is a dude that has incredible work ethic and has grinded his way all the way to the top of this sports media business. At the same time, though, you have to be like more I don't know, more cognizant of like the situation that you're in, though. Talking to a number 1 overall pick, yes, it is disappointing. I don't even think the food addiction is the real issue that with Zion. It's the BBLs. And we all know that. It's the Mariah Mills of the world that are actually, holding Zion back.
Soaking up all his powers.
Nah, man, I'm telling you. But I think more than anything, It's the fact that we're having another Zion Williamson conversation in Big 2026 about him being a waste of potential, him being a waste of the talent that we've all seen him. He is one of the most naturally God-gifted athletes we have ever seen in this era of sports. To be 280 pounds, jumping 45 inches in the air, head of the rim, like just a freak athlete with incredible skill who walked into the NBA and did it at a high level easily, but the injuries piling on over and over and over again, the lack of play, the lack of taking your job seriously, the lack of taking your personal life seriously, it seems like it's heartbreaking. And someone does need to call him out. Does that need to be Stephen A. Smith, though, publicly talking about him knowing every chef in the city of New Orleans? No.
But I also think, like, the hard part for me is, like, if you've never done it, you just got to be mindful.
No,
like,
facts.
Shady's even more stringent than I am, because Shady's like, if you ain't been a superstar, just stop speaking on superstars. I'm like, if you ain't even made it to the league.
Yeah.
Because, like, at least, like, I was in the huddle with Shady.
Yeah, you got them 6 special team snaps.
But,
bro.
like, but ha kiki.
Yeah,
but,
no,
like,
but
at
you
least,
made it to
like,
the league, though, at
you
the end of the day.
actually, like, were still in the huddles with them dudes. I couldn't do what D'Amico could do, but I saw next to him, like, okay, I see how you do it, blah, blah, blah.
You were
Like,
good enough
Steve-
to be in a room with D'Amico, though, at the end of the day. Yeah,
Like,
that's like...
Stephen A, you got to remember, like, Zion's been famous since he was, what, 14?
Yeah.
I don't know the mental stressors,
I ain't gonna lie
the
though,
mental
man.
pressors.
I ain't saying you tripping or nothing like that, but like you talking about sports.
Talk to me.
We talking about just eating. Like, I get it. You ain't been in the room with these guys. I get all that, right?
Man.
You didn't play. Cool. But what about you just not eating like how you eating all day, all night, all breakfast?
But that's
Like-
his struggle, though. You say you like what you like.
But that's a struggle.
But see, you being ignorant, 2-5.
Dog, that's a
You
problem.
being ignorant.
But you are a professional athlete.
Some people struggle with gambling. Like Stephen A was keying, but it's real. Some people like to gamble. Some people go to strip clubs way too late after a loss. Some people be
Acho,
drinking after a
Acho.
loss. He
If-
be eating.
If you eating like that, right? Get a chef. Get
Yeah.
a chef. Eat some healthy.
He got to figure that out. He
Oh,
could...
that's crazy.
For
But
all the
wouldn't
money
y'all
he
say
spent, for all the money he spent on OnlyFans models, he could spend that money
You're
having
not
a chef
wrong,
live with him.
but think
Like,
about this. Same thing with Josh Gordon. Same thing with the player that gets the DUI after the
Yeah, real
DUI after the
addiction,
DUI. It's like you can't judge somebody because they sin differently than you.
But I'm
Now
saying,
we're not. I don't want to make it a sin issue, but it's gluttony. He be eating.
But I'm saying with alcohol is like, there's no way you can like make that better. You can make food healthy and better for you, dude. We can do that. We can do that.
I hear you.
Eating food.
But that's not his. It's not about the food. It's the unhealthy food. That is actually the vice. So yeah, you can say there are mocktails that you can drink that taste like alcohol, but they're not alcoholic. You can say that, but
Yeah.
the vice is the alcohol and how it makes you feel. The vice is the unhealthy food
Correct.
and how it makes you
More than
feel.
likely,
So
yep.
yeah, so I think Zion has foregone the I'm going to eat a better diet. He's just not doing it. They've had nutritionists on the team. They've hired this person. They've told him this. They've told him that. He's not going to do it. So instead of focusing on his diet, focus on his work ethic. You can outwork your diet. It's not easy.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
It's not easy, but
yeah,
you can do it. So if you
Yeah.
love food, we can't change your diet. Cool. Then let's get you in this gym twice a day. 5:30 in the morning, have your ass here. 5:30 p.m., have your ass here. We're going to work out twice a day, every day until you know what I mean? It's got to be something because the issue is his work ethic. He could outwork his diet, but he's just choosing not to.
And look, as the resident fat dude of the show, have y'all ever stopped to consider sometimes that shit be good?
That's what I just said.
It be too seasoned.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You think he gets like?
I'm proud of Kieran for speaking on a fat topic. Here's why.
I don't know why we got
Because
speaking
Yeah,
on a
yes,
fat
no, I mean,
I'm the fattest one here for
like
sure.
yesterday,
Yeah, that's
Shady was supposed to speak on a topic that he was an expert in,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden he don't know how to
And he
speak no
didn't.
more.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he
Nah.
get all shy and whatnot. We
Also-
talking about Ocho and T.O. and now Shady forget English.
Yeah,
he turned
right.
into Bad
Yeah.
Bunny.
Well, okay.
But Kieran said,
Yeah.
"This is my topic.
Yeah.
If we talking fat things, Fat Boy gonna speak."
Yeah, no, I want to
And
speak
I
up on this
respect
one.
that.
Yeah, no, and look, I'll be honest with you. As someone that deals with food addiction, if you want to call it, right? I call it food addiction because at the end of the day, it's you consistently making a choice. It's the same way with any other type of addiction, right? You want to eat like heavier foods, you want to eat like more filling foods. Every meal ain't got to taste good out there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm learning that this year. God bless. I miss food. I do miss really good food. But I think what you realize is though it's a choice every single day. And also for Zion, to me the problem with him is you're consistently making choices that hurt what you can be. Yeah. That's like whether it's the lustful nature that he's been in with all of these women, whether it's the food, whether it's just not taking your body healthily and rehabbing and whatnot. You have to get a grip of those things. So I think as a fat dude on the show, I'm learning right now how to get through that. But also at the same time, if that was coming between me and what God put out for me to achieve in my life, best believe I'd have to make that tough decision to cut those things off. So yeah, no, yeah.
Shout out to you, fat.
Yeah. Oh,
shout out to you, fat.
Nah, but he always been.
Oh no, you're just getting disrespectful here. You're not just gonna call me fat.
You said you were the fat.
No, I mean, I'm a self-proclaimed fat dude. You're not just gonna call me just
so
fat.
So you can call yourself fat, but
you
I
said
can't.
Shout out to you, fat. Like that's just with the fist
up.
That
was a PH.
That's
it was
crazy.
a PH.
No, it wasn't. It was with the S. Because the thing is, like, I proclaimed I was a backup. You did too.
Okay,
that's true. You do take a lot of shots in his career.
We
can go there.
Stand in there. Stand in your identity.
Scammers.
Stand in your identity.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Where we at?
Look, we got to keep it pushing. We got to talk about the Cleveland Browns. Head coach Todd Monken ended up receiving something for his birthday from one Shedeur Sanders. It is this head, this horse head, this porcelain horse head that he got for him as a gift moving into his new house, becoming the new head coach. Do you guys think Shedeur is trying a little too hard?
Shady, if I say what I want to say, I'm gonna get blocked.
Very big trouble.
Shedeur already don't like me. His brother don't like me. Other brother probably don't like me.
Yeah, they don't really like you.
Sisters probably don't like me.
They don't really like you like that.
So if I say how Shedeur's brown nosing, they gonna be even more mad. Like if I say how Shedeur's buying a gift for a coach, probably to try to like win over some good graces, they gonna be upset. If I really say that like Shedeur is sending a welcome gift like they do in the really suburban white neighborhoods when they bring over some cookies, they gonna get mad at me. So I'm not saying none of it.
Well, you kind of already said it.
Acho, maybe if you got your head coach a gift, you would have been a Cleveland Brown for a second year.
I tried.
Okay. I'm just saying, you tried to get him a gift. So why you getting on him?
I tried. No, I'm kidding. I would never get it. I would never get a coach a gift. But I know brown nosing when I see it, because that I did do.
Yeah.
Right? I would go Dave Phipps, special teams coach for the Detroit Lions, who's a special teams coach in Philly. After practice, I'm up in there, hey, coach, what can I do better? What can I do this? What can I do that? Because I know if my job is not fully secure, you do things like this. You know what I mean? And to me, it was just interesting. I don't know. It's a speakeasy. It's a late night show. We ha-ha and we kiki. And Shedeur, do what you got to do to win the job. I know if you feel like the job is yours, you're probably not buying coaches gifts. I don't know of any player that got a coach a gift. Maybe there's an inside joke there. Maybe there's something substantive or significance there. I saw Todd Monken recruited Shedeur when he was at Georgia. Obviously, Todd Monken was the OC for the Ravens. Ravens wanted to draft Shedeur. So there might be something more there. Remember, though, Ty Simpson, quarterback at Alabama, he said him and Todd Monken are really good family friends. So I think right now everybody's just jostling. Everybody's jostling for that Browns starting quarterback position. Deshaun Watson releasing workout videos, right? Everybody right now is just jostling for that position. Is it a little brown nosing? Of course. We all see that. We all see that. Is there anything wrong with it? Not necessarily. It just kind of says, like, you're probably not that comfortable with your position as the starter or potential starter. If you're, to me, that's just what it says. But it's the speakeasy, bro. We just talking.
I don't know, though, man. I don't know. They might have talked, hey, man, he might like horses.
He races them. He races horses.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he races horses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, that's tough then.
Yeah. Like, yo, he might be on the phone and they might have got a conversation about horses. And he's like, yo, I got a such and such. Oh, word, let me get that. I got you. You never know.
Shady, have you ever bought a coach a gift?
Yeah.
You got Andy Reid the cheeseburger?
One of my Pro Bowls when I started, back then when it was a real Pro Bowl,
cheeseburger?
I used to give my linemen and coaches watches.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
it.
you got a coach like a celebratory gift. Like, hey, you helped me accomplish something. Here's a gift.
Yeah.
He was part of my success.
Chip Kelly came in as a new coach. Did you get Chip a gift? I know the answer.
Nah, I get that.
I think Sean McDermott came in as a new coach while you were in Buffalo. Did you get Sean McDermott a gift?
I knew Sean already, though.
Did you get him a gift?
Not that I can't confirm that. I can't confirm that, man.
I just think like it's a smart move. It's a strategic move. But what does the move mean?
Listen, man, I think
Being a good
some
guy.
people call it brown nosing. Some people call it playing the game.
Yeah.
And in life, you got to play the game. For some people, that looks like buying their coach a horse head. For other people, it looks like going up to the front office and knocking the door down and be like, yo, coach, what can I be doing better? For some people, it's, going to the CEO and being like, hey, I want to be in your shoes. Like, you're so awesome. I mean, it just, playing the game looks different for everybody, I think.
How you know he ain't bought Shedeur something, he just bought it back? That happens too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You show me love, I show you love. How you know that ain't happening?
Yeah. Here's what I think, though. You got to play the game when you can't play the game.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
And this comes from someone who played the game. If I was a starter, I'm not buying coaches gifts. I'm not going up to watch extra film with my coach after practice. It's because I know I might have to play the game because I haven't done a good enough job playing the game. So, to me, it's just I just don't think Shedeur had to do that. Shedeur, let your game speak. But again, we're reading into a player buying somebody a gift. I just think
the chat did point out.
What's that?
Their birthdays are 2 days apart, both in February. So this could have been
you don't buy coaches birthday gifts.
A belated birthday gift.
You don't buy. I don't know.
We have the video explanation. We have the video explanation of Todd Monken talking about why he got it. I'll let you guys take a look.
In fact, for my birthday, I got this package. I thought it was for my wife. It's like this package, and opens it up. It's like this porcelain, horse head, and it's from Shedeur. He sent me a gift on my birthday, and I asked him. I said, "What was the meaning?" He said, "Well, I just really liked it." He said, "I got myself one." I said, "Well, great." In fact, for my birthday,
looks like maybe Shedeur was just out there, bro. He's a huge fan of shopping.
He got a lot of money.
He's got a lot of money. Maybe he was just out there. Was like, bro, I know my coach likes horses. I saw it. I thought it was cool. Why not I just get you one too?
Or what if he thought Coach, you need some swag? Let me help you out and get you some.
See, Acho, that's a problem. You just stingy and inconsiderate, so you don't think about getting gifts for other people. You never share a PrizePicks lineup.
You don't buy your employer a gift unless you sucking up, bro.
Hold on. I got a question though. Hold on.
But wait, so you would be be offended if I got you a birthday gift?
No, I would just be. You didn't get me one though. That's my point.
I did it
because you do your job well. That is the gift.
Question.
Yeah, I'm here. That's your gift.
Have you ever bought a I don't know, somebody you worked with a gift before?
Yeah, Secret Santa. We had that a couple of times.
Secret Santa, sure.
What about outside of Secret Santa? You ever bought somebody a gift that you work with, maybe?
No, I don't.
Yeah, bro.
But let me.
I got my 8th grade teacher some red lace. Boy.
Huh? People bought people gifts though.
Isn't football culture different? So let me ask, because I haven't ever been in the NFL locker room, but I have a line brother that I pledged with that played for the New York Giants. And actually, shout out to Odell. He bought the entire locker room, if I'm remembering this story correctly. Shout out to my dog Mike Hunter, by the way. He just got hired as the Rams' new DB coach.
I'll turn that up.
Yeah, for sure. But he said Odell one day just bought them all bottles of King Louis. And gave it to everybody in the locker room.
That ain't cheap.
Wow,
that ain't cheap. That's a few bands, you know what I mean? I think he said some people got Gucci bags. Some people got a bottle of King Louis, stuff like that. Yeah. He broke bread. So I mean, is that typical Shady Acho that have been in NFL locker rooms? Do the big ballers?
That's rare. That's rare.
Oh, okay. So that's not.
You get gifts for people that you played and gone to war with.
Okay.
Hey, thank you for helping me eclipse 1,000 yards. Bet.
Yeah.
I'm not getting gifts for somebody I don't know. That's the difference. Somebody going to war with? Hey, shout out to you. Boom. Yeah. This wasn't that.
Okay.
This
ain't that.
You know what I mean?
And that ain't this.
Not at all.
And this ain't what you thought it was.
Nah, it's an interesting situation. I don't blame him for doing that though. Also, I mean, if it's the difference between me being third string and second string or the starter, I'm getting that gift every single time. So it is what it is.
And Acho would have too. As much as it would have pained him.
Yeah.
He would have hated the idea of forking over the money more than the actual act itself. Because he's Nigerian and that's just how he moved.
I did brown nose. Like I told you, I stayed late with
but
the
not
coach.
With money. Not with your pocket.
No, but a coach isn't going to be moved by a horse head. Like a coach ain't.
He looked very moved.
He did a PR
Can we show the
thing
picture of the back? He looks very moved.
Wait till it comes time for cuts and time for roster spots. He's not going to be like, he got me this horse head, though.
He might.
Forget the interceptions,
This is the same guy that wrote an essay as the only coach, in contention for the position. He wrote the essay.
He did write an essay.
He might like that kind of stuff.
Maybe Shedeur was like, bro, I know how corny this dude is. Let me get him this little horse head.
Yeah, he playing the game, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Where we at, Kieran?
Moving forward, we got to talk about the Eagles and A.J. Brown. Report circulating that the Eagles are now open to listening to trade offers from A.J. Brown per Adam Schefter on Pat McAfee's show. It would take a strong package package for Philadelphia to offload A.J. Brown, and there has been some tweets about Devontae Smith as a wide receiver 1 in a creative offense, saying that he would look like a one Jackson Smith and Jigba. Would losing A.J. Brown be actually good for the Eagles offense?
Wait, why we all... Jay, I said it's different, though. Smitty nice, but he ain't going to be that.
Smitty tough, though.
Smitty nice. I don't even like to even talk like this, man, because I don't want to see A.J. Brown outside of an Eagles uniform. You know, he's that special. I think Smitty is really, really good, though. It's tough, though, man. Number 1, I think he's probably top 3 best number 2 in the league, right?
Yeah.
Talk about, but I don't know about a 1. Because you talk about a 1, like, would you take him or would you take JSN?
That's the one of ones, though. But like I think Devontae Smith is competent pass game away from being a perennial 1,400 yard receiver every single season.
But I'm asking you think who you taking? Because we start naming all the top number 1s.
I think he'd be in that echelon right behind JSN, Puka, Chase, Jay Jettas, and CD. I think he'd be right there at 6 if he was a bona fide number 1.
He's somewhere behind AJ. You didn't name that.
Sure, AJ too. But like
Okay.
I think he's, to be honest with you, I think he gets held back a lot because of the Eagles offense.
They all do.
Yeah, but we've seen it with AJ though, and to me, I've seen Devontae be able to get busy more consistently as of late too. I think Devontae Smith is legit.
I mean, but like
at number 1 wide receiver.
Okay, hold on real quick. Let's go through the divisions. So let's start with the East.
Yeah.
So you got Commanders. You think he's better than
Terry McLaurin? Yes.
Right now today?
Yes. I think he's better than Terry McLaurin.
He's better than
if he was the number 1, he'd be.
I'm fine saying that.
I think the Commanders would take that trade right now.
I'm fine saying that.
Yeah.
I'm fine saying that.
I don't know, bro. Terry.
I think you're right there with George Pickens. I think he's in the same situation George Pickens was before we saw George Pickens be able to get out of it.
Smitty is nice.
Yeah. Smitty's amazing.
You think he's better than George Pickens?
I think he's more consistent than George Pickens. Yeah. I think if he was with the Cowboys right now, he'd be getting just as busy, if not more. I think Smitty's that good.
I think
but you're really high on Smitty.
I'm super high. I've always been high on Smitty.
I'm high on him, but I'm saying we talking about like number 1. I don't like so number 1 over in Dallas is not even George Pickens. It's
CD Lamb. Yeah,
he's not CD Lamb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, George still went out there and had a 1,400 yard season. That's amazing. He was a top 5 receiver in the NFL.
The interesting thing though for me is being a number 1 isn't just about production; it's also about impact, right? Like Brandon Ayuk has numbers.
Yes.
But Brandon Ayuk doesn't make crazy impact because when he was absent, the Niners still did what the Niners do.
Yeah.
So like when Smitty, could he have number 1 numbers? He had number 1 numbers this year. I think he had a 1,300 yard season this year with Jalen Hurts.
Nah, he just got to 1,000.
No, check. I think he had like a
1,000 yards, man.
Yeah, no, he just got to 1,000.
But Smitty to me like he has.
Yeah, he had 1,008 yards this year.
Bet. So to me it's like Smitty can have number 1 numbers, but is he gonna have like real number 1 impact? Yeah. I don't know if Smitty's ever finna give you 11 or 12 tugs, 1,400 yards.
My thing is he has 3,000 yard receiving seasons in a run first offense in Philadelphia with a limited passer at quarterback.
But AJ Brown taking all of the coverage. All of the coverage. Smitty's taking the number 2.
You're not putting that in consideration.
Like Smitty's taking the number 2 DB instead of the number 1 DB, and AJ, the post safety is also leaning to AJ.
If that's the case, then why don't we see all the number 2 wide receivers in the league have 1,000 yard perennial 1,000 yard
because in part,
T. Higgins isn't doing that.
Not all number 1s. Not all number 1s are AJ Brown. Like AJ Brown, remember, AJ Brown. He takes all of the coverage. Okay. Bro, remember that Vikings 77-yard touchdown bomb that Smitty got? Why you think Smitty ain't have no post safety behind him, and they ain't have a safety back? Everybody's leaning.
Don't hear that. That's true.
Packers when Smitty got off, safety dropping down heavy on AJ Brown. Remember, if AJ's not there, now Smitty, not only are you getting cornerback number 1, you're getting safety leaning your way. Now on 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, when they call 1 star, double team the star player, it's going to you, Smitty. Now you got to beat double teams.
You got Detroit. You got the Vikings. I think he'd be number 1 over there with Green Bay.
Yep.
Let's keep going with different teams.
NFC Falcons, he'd be the number 1.
Yeah.
Saints, he'd be the number 1.
He'd be the number 1 over Olave. Yes. Yeah.
Bucks. Now that Mike Evans is old,
he'd be the number 1. He would make Ibuka the number 2. The only team is Tet might be. Tent's amazing.
Ibuka would be that number 2 by year 3.
Abuka will be number 2 behind Devontae Smith.
Abuka's nice.
Nah, Abuka's nice, bro.
Abuka's nice. I mean,
He's big and all that.
Smitty's nice. But if you lose A.J. Brown, bro.
Y'all are making me pro-Eagle on the show tonight.
Nah, Smitty nice.
Smitty is, bro, he's arguably one of the best, if not the best, number 2 in the NFL.
Sure, but that's the number 2.
But
that's not the gap between a 2 and a 1 is.
But the thing is, he's only limited because of one, the offensive structure, and then also A.J. Brown fits that offensive structure more. They're run first. They're run first, play action, shot offense. They're not a team that just takes straight dropbacks from shotgun over and over and over. Like they operate, or they don't operate well like that. They operate best whenever they're going play action under center.
But here's the thing: if you lose A.J. Brown, your receiving core, if Smitty's your 1, Smitty's probably like the 13th best receiver in ball. Smitty's not going to be a first-team All-Pro. He just doesn't have first-team All-Pro offense, and he doesn't have first-team All-Pro talent.
I think he's never had the opportunity to prove it. I think it's very similar situation to George Pickens, where you have not had the opportunity to prove it because of the system that you play in. I think he's a number 1. I do think he's a number 1.
But if he was a number 1, be better than AJ. Oh, you can't. You feel me? Like, it's not like AJ's had an All-Pro.
You can make an argument he was
All-Pros.
better than AJ this year.
Better numbers don't mean you better. He had better numbers than AJ this year. Better numbers don't mean you better. I fervently you better numbers don't mean you better. That's why I was always saying
I think consistency means that you're better.
Smitty's not more consistent than AJ. Smitty good. Bro, AJ, here's the other thing you're not taking into account. AJ's a physical freak.
Yes.
That matters. Like, Smitty just wasn't born like AJ was born. So, like,
but some
Smitty
of the top
good.
guys aren't physical freaks.
You think he's better than AJ?
I think he could be better than AJ. I think if he left, he would be able to prove it. But I think we're never going to be able to see that because Smitty's going to be the one that stays. Smitty's a lifelong Eagle, in my opinion. And I think that's actually going to be a tarnish on his career. It's going to be a detriment to his career. We're talking about the same guy. I mean, like, I've watched him. He was 2,000-yard receiver. And I understand Shady's going to say everyone's good in college and whatnot.
Scheme, bro.
Brother, it's
remember how busy he got?
Constant.
But remember
he got busy when everybody else got hurt, though. When John Mechie was out, when Jalen Waddle was out, he was still getting hurt.
But remember the scheme of that game. Smitty's going in motion behind the quarterback. It's AJ just number 1.
Ask Derek Stingley how good Devontae Smith is.
Freshman Derek Stingley.
He abused him the next year, too.
He was a freshman.
He abused him the next year, too.
Could Smitty getting off on Derek Stingley right now?
Man, I'm super. Yes! I'm very
in
pro
the league?
Smitty. Yes! Yeah!
Smitty's nice.
Pro Smitty,
Smitty's nice. Smitty, I can't, but
send Smitty to the Cowboys right now. Y'all can have George Pickens.
Let me ask you this: Are the Eagles better? Are the Eagles better without AJ? Are the Eagles better without AJ Brown? Because that's the question.
I don't think they're better without AJ Brown. I think they're the same. I don't think their wide receivers are the feature of their offense, and they really haven't been. Outside of that 2022 year, they haven't been the feature of this offense. Even last year, Saquon Barkley should and will continue to be the feature of this offense if the offensive coordinator is doing what he's supposed to be doing. Their run game, their physicality on the offensive line, and their play action game is what makes the Eagles so dynamic on the offensive side of the ball. So I'm not saying that it makes that much of a difference. I'm with Shady though. I want to see AJ Brown work out for the Eagles. I do. I like AJ Brown a lot. I think he's an amazing player, but they need to figure out what's going on with him. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter if they lose him or not. They're still a great team without him.
I'm not I mean,
I don't know that.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Like,
we'll see.
You lose AJ, bro. Bro, being a number 1 is different.
You lose AJ,
but think about this. I tell people all the time, and I think Smitty's better than the person I'm about to name. You do remember Juju Smith had 1,500 yards.
Yeah.
As a number 2 with AB. And then Juju had to be the number 1.
He was MVP of the squad.
MVP of the team. He had 1,500 yards. He had 1,469, 1,496 yards as a number 2. Juju had to go be a number 1. Think about who's the receiver for Tennessee? Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley, yeah.
Calvin Ridley playing with Julio.
Yep.
Calvin Ridley had like 1,400 yards. As number 2.
Yeah.
He went to the Jags, MIA. Went to the Titans, MIA.
Hold on.
Going from 2 to 1 is
time out. What do both of those teams have? Quarterbacks that could put that ball out there. Mm-hmm. Did it consistently throughout their career. Matt Ryan and Ben Roethlisberger could go out there and put up numbers. Jalen Hurts is just not passing the football like that. It's just not. He never has.
And never will.
And I don't think he ever will. But that's just like the identity of this team is not a pass-first offense. So
you're not wrong.
It is what it is. Moving forward, we got to
Super
talk.
chats?
We do have some
we got
super
some
chats.
super
It's been a
chats.
while.
Okay,
It's been a while since we had the chats. So for y'all, they be on my head. So Benjamin Todd, 5731 sent a $50 super chat and said, Trey hit the nail on the head. It is not a food issue, but a work ethic issue. I am friends with some athletes, and they have a terrific appetite and are also in incredible shape. I bet other athletes eat a lot but don't have weight issues. It's fair. I don't hate that.
I mean, Ocho said that he eat nothing but McDonald's and stayed in shape just because he works out.
What about all the fat linemen?
Wait, you really
That's in
said that?
shape?
That was a
You
thing.
have to eat that much, though.
Oh, Ocho, yeah.
Yeah, you have to eat that much, though. If you're a lineman. Like ask Joe Thomas. See how much weight he lost after he was done.
Like some of the linemen, right? Like I don't care who the players are, they be the most in shape in the whole football team.
Damn.
The fat linemen.
Yeah.
They don't come out plays. They don't do that. They don't take no breaks.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's very true.
That's fair. Ahead of things, sent a super chat and said, first time super chat, and I watch every show to see hashtag switch up bear, but I need to know.
Hold on. Beep. I need time.
Uh-oh. Time?
Need time.
Okay.
Ethan, how many shows have we done, sir?
107 today.
107 shows. What's his name? What's his handle?
This is ahead of things.
Ahead of things. So you watched 107 shows. 107 shows. And this your first time super chatting? 107 times have we given you 2-hour plus shows at night. Shady tired and stuff. Carebear overweight and stuff.
Oh,
Like
Yo,
107 shows.
Oh, wow.
Wait, who's something tired?
That's only the last one, though, right? Come on now.
107 shows. And it's the first super chat.
If y'all could have seen that boy trying to squeeze from behind that bar
Squeeze.
right there. I wish y'all could have seen that. It didn't make your case no better.
They ready to lose this weight already. Shit.
He said, oh, yeah,
Hold on. I said, hold on now.
hold on, let me. Sorry, Karen. That was
Oh, my
just,
goodness.
you threw that off.
Ahead
the
of
bat.
things,
funny.
you
That was
behind
funny.
things.
Yeah.
Read the super chat.
Okay, he said hashtag switch up bear, but I need to know as a Dolphins fan, y'all opinion on this rebuild. If we got Malik Willis and steal someone like Sonny Styles and build out the defense,
With him?
would that be a way? The Dolphins.
They got a good head coach.
That's all. That's all I really got to say. Now, look, I would like a Sonny Styles with a Jeff Hafley, though. The way he had Quay Walker and Edgerrin Cooper playing in space this year, amazing. I think he's phenomenal in getting those guys where they need to be.
That's true.
Sonny Styles is a great fit for them too. I think it also matches the identity of what Jeff Hafley wants to build there for the Dolphins. So I'm with it.
And the way he had them two backers playing, you right.
No, they're
bro.
ridiculous. Yeah, they're ridiculous.
You right on that.
I got a couple more. K-Wiz99 said, off rip is beef tray. This is rare. Usually y'all don't have beef with me unless I don't read the super chats. He said, I don't got the funds to be super chatting and you're not reading my super chats or you're not reading my chats. Again, shout out to the show and to Shady. You my GOAT. You the reason I became an Eagles fan.
Yeah, Trey, get on it.
Love you.
What's wrong with you, man?
Well, I'm not. It's hard enough to read the chats that people pay for. I can't read the ones they don't.
That's facts.
Eduardo Salinas is on my head because the $50 super chat he sent earlier, apparently I didn't convey the message well enough to you all. So he wanted clarification. I'm asking what quarterback can get the Cards to the playoffs. We got talent. Look at our team.
We
Shady, answer
got
the question.
talent. Look at our team.
Because he
look
asked
at your
you
division,
specifically
pal.
in
What
his
do you-
earlier super chat. He wants to hear from you, the GM, Shady. Put your hat on. Who do you go get?
You think it's a quarterback that's going to save you?
Cardinals?
Oh, listen, man. Cardinals is a bad team. What a quarterback?
One of the top two worst jobs in the NFL right now.
No, but I don't think there's no quarterback that can save the Cardinals.
Okay.
Just one?
You think they need two? Oh, it's only one.
Y'all
Play
need
on.
Tom Brady. That's what y'all need.
I do like. We can't save him, but I like him. Is Willis. Malik Willis is nice.
Nobody
though.
can save him. Lamar Jackson can get the Cardinals to the playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's play against. Yeah, he can get to the
he
playoffs.
can get to the
Sure.
playoffs.
Yeah.
We need.
nobody saving
Yeah,
the
that
Cardinals,
division
bro.
is ridiculous though.
Bruh.
Seattle,
What?
the 49ers, and the Rams. Are you
He said,
out of
look
your
at our
mind?
team. Who you want me to look at?
Like, come on, bro.
Cardinals?
3 of your teams were in the divisional round or further. Both, two other top teams were in the NFC Championship game.
Cardinals have by far the worst roster in their own division.
By far and away.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man.
That's tough.
I mean, God, being an Arizona Cardinals fan gotta suck.
tough.
What's worse, Titans or Cardinals? Titans got a little bit of hope, huh?
Nah,
No, Titans is worse.
see, the Titans have seen their team in the Super Bowl. Cardinals have seen their team in the Super Bowl.
Damn.
Cardinals have been in the play.
better players,
I think they're pretty even though.
Pretty even. They're
Pretty
both
even, yeah.
terrible.
Pretty even.
Established Eagles since 2000. That's our OG super chatter said. I can't believe I'm saying this.
Uh-oh.
But Sweet and Low Bears right about Smitty.
Sweet and Low Bears. Splendid Bears. I'm trying to start calling me now.
Sweet and Low Bears crazy.
Bears
The Donathan
crazy.
said,
Wow.
this is going back to earlier, I have to disagree with the Ronald Cunningham comment because he made it okay to play like we play. Without him, there's no Vic. And Dirk Nowitzki is the most influential white athlete.
I thought about Dirk, but
Nah.
He's German, right?
Even Dirk, my favorite athlete growing up, bro, in the Dallas area. Hell,
Dirk hasn't influenced the game at
No.
all. Like
No, I
a
mean-
couple post moves, one-legged fadeaways. Like
Yeah.
Dirk had me shooting
He is for the
one-legged
culture,
fadeaway.
though.
he
Got
is
a
very
black
much
wife,
for the culture,
beautiful
though.
black
Oh
queen.
yeah,
Nah, he came into every game with that full wrapped paper plate.
He do got that black. You know what
You
I
got a
mean?
black queen? Yeah.
That's
we
he
love
got black.
that.
queen.
That's
I love
gorgeous,
that.
yeah.
I love that.
We love that. That's all I got.
All right.
What's up, Bonnie?
We'll keep it. Yeah, we'll keep it pushing. We're gonna talk about Bad Bunny.
That's
Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show had almost 4.2 billion viewers per Rock Nation. The most viewed halftime show of the Apple Music era. One of the most viewed, actually, probably of all time. Do we owe Bad Bunny a bit of an apology after, and by we, I mean Acho?
Damn.
No, because Bad Bunny accomplished what we knew he was going to accomplish. We knew Bad Bunny was going to make a gigantic global impact. The people that were pushing against Bad Bunny weren't pushing against Bad Bunny because he's not a mega star, not a world-renowned star. They were pushing against Bad Bunny because he's not a English-speaking American. Now, the super ignorant ones where he's not American, though he is.
Yeah.
They were pushing against Bad Bunny because American football, quite literally, you have to use the term American. You can't go overseas and say football. They'll think you're talking about soccer. Right. So Bad Bunny, literally, people had the tension because of the lack of English speaking. And then he came to the Super Bowl halftime show and didn't speak English. If you knew anything about Bad Bunny, you knew he was going to globally stream bigger than anybody that's ever globally streamed before. Because Bad Bunny has a bigger global audience than any of the other American artists. He has a bigger global audience than Kendrick Lamar. He has a bigger global audience than Snoop. He has a bigger global audience than everybody that's previously performed outside of Michael Jackson 1993 halftime show. So I don't know that we owe Bad Bunny an apology as much as we owe him acknowledgement for how great he actually went out there and performed. Yeah. But he did what we thought he was going to do. Dominate overseas and have people have questions in America.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, more than anything, I feel like it's more of an indictment of how ignorant America kind of is whenever it comes to like how big these artists are or whatnot. Because I don't even think him having 4.2 billion views on it is even moving people. He's already one of the most streamed artists in the world, but whenever they chose to make him the Super Bowl halftime show artist, I think now moving forward, it's a situation of like, hey, like maybe let's be a little more open to maybe more international artists coming in or performing at big American events. The NBA All-Star game, I believe it was actually the Saturday night or maybe the Rising Stars game. They had a K-pop group come in and perform like during the show. I think like music is such a universal language at the end of the day. A lot of people can enjoy it from a lot of different places. And this, to me, was just like, it was exactly what was always going to happen. If you guys are familiar with the soccer player Lamine Yamal, one of the most popular soccer players in the world right now, 18-year-old Barcelona. Same team that Messi played for and Maradona and whatnot. He's unbelievable. You go to his Instagram, most of the photos that he's uploading, they're 8, 9, 10 million likes, and they're all the Bad Bunny songs. Yeah. Like he is by far and away one of the most influential artists in the world. And I think it was actually awesome for the NFL that's trying to expand to a global market to have this be what people see overseas whenever they're looking at what American football looks like. And for us to just be like, I hated it because it was different. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb.
The only question is, do you ask yourself time and place? Right, next year we're playing games in Spain, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. When there was a game in Spain or in Brazil this year, they had Karol G. Yeah, I think Karol. I don't know.
Yeah, they had Karol G. They had Karol G in Brazil. Yeah.
I just wonder, like, is it time and place in the sense of like, look, hey, let's use Bad Bunny. Why don't we use Bad Bunny when the Niners go over there and play in Madrid? You know what I mean? Let's because not only do you want to appeal to the television audience, you also want to win inside the stadium as well. And I think where the NFL, who people are upset, missed is, you didn't win inside the stadium. You won globally, but respectfully, I only paid whatever my DirecTV is to watch the game. Yeah. People paid $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 to actually watch the game. Yeah. Y'all only paid YouTube TV or your DirecTV subscription. Like, we actually weren't the biggest stakeholders in the game. The biggest stakeholders were the people that paid $10, $15, $20, up to $50,000 to watch that game. And those were the individuals that probably didn't have the same experience as if there was a different artist. So Bad Bunny did what he was supposed to do, but I just wonder time and place if that's the alternative.
I think it's twofold, though, too. A lot of those people buying those tickets, you're there to watch the football game at the end of the day. They were probably more upset the fact that there wasn't a touchdown scored until a minute left in the third quarter than they were actually the halftime show. You understand that the halftime show is going to be something extravagant, and it's never going to be for everybody. It never is. I'm sure Beyonce got up there, and there was someone from rural Iowa that was like, this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's never going to be for everybody, but also at the same time, he's one of the biggest stars in the world. Sorry. No matter how you want to swing it, Bad Bunny is a part of modern day pop music. He is. He's one of the most popular artists. You can't go a day walking around a major city without hearing one of his songs.
Let me ask you this. This is true. This is true. But let me ask you this conversely. Let me inverse this. I don't know if anybody's done this before. World Cup was where in 2020, the last one?
The 2022, it was in Qatar.
Bet. Do you want to take Justin Timberlake, one of the biggest American stars, and have him perform the World Cup final performance? I wouldn't want to take Taylor Swift and do it. I wouldn't want to take Justin Bieber and do it. I wouldn't want to take any like North American star because I'm like, on foreign soil, give me the biggest foreign star. If World Cup was in China, like I want like the
you don't want no Qatar artist out there.
No, but that's what I said. Foreign. That's why I said the biggest foreign star. Yeah. It's like, do you want to cater to the country of which is presenting the whatever the game is?
The World Cup's a different thing.
I don't
because
want to
like
send Taylor Swift if the World Cup is in Spain. Like, hell no.
Okay, actually, I think this kind of adds to what I was trying to say. The World Cup is a global game that ends up switching locations every 4 years, and it's a world event. I think the NFL is trying to make the Super Bowl feel like a world event.
But it's not.
It's not yet, but how do you make that happen?
Yeah,
it's not yet. How do you make that happen? You have to try to expand it. So you get the biggest artists in the world overseas to come be your halftime show. You know how many people are now aware of the Super Bowl or now aware of these NFL teams or maybe even
the Spanish fans now?
Yeah, exactly. All the Spanish fans that you might have now because like, yo, there's this thing called the Super Bowl. It's American football and Bad Bunny's doing the halftime show. It was huge for them. It was huge for them. And so was Karol G in Brazil. So were all of these games that they're having overseas and they're selling out. It's a glimmer, it's a glimpse of what American culture is. And if you traveled overseas, which I have had the privilege to do recently, you realize how much Americanized bro, there's a KFC across the damn street from the pyramids in Egypt.
Yeah.
Bro, across the street from the Roman Coliseum, there's a Taco Bell.
That's crazy.
America, baby.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
Yeah, why they call him Bad Bunny though?
My Bunny.
Oh, he explained this.
Did he?
Yeah, he explained this.
He's bad.
There's a video. Yeah, see if you can pull it up because I actually don't remember, but I remember watching the video. There's a story to it. He tells it with the
from
karaoke
a childhood
guy in the
photo
car.
where he was forced to wear a bunny costume and look visibly angry.
I don't think that's it.
That's what he says. No, here's the
look up. I'm gonna see if I can find you the link.
Come on, man. Like
he did like the car karaoke with the heavy set.
Oh yeah,
white guy. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
James
he said it in that interview. I don't know his name, but
now Trey, you had to take on this before the show.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny, do we owe him an apology?
No, we don't owe him an apology. He did what he was supposed to do. I don't applaud a fish for swimming. He's a global artist. He's going to appeal to a global audience. So I'm not surprised by him smashing the record. This is what he was supposed to do. I think it was groundbreaking. I think it was great that the NFL decided to go this route, and I think he put on a phenomenal show. But statistics only tells part of the story. We talk about that all the time. So I'm not as impressed or wowed by this statistic because the audience to whom he appeals is global, not just American. So,
do you think the Super Bowl next year should have another non-dominantly English-speaking artist?
I think if that's the NFL's initiative is to grow the game outside of America, then yeah, do that. Continue this trend. You see how successful it was. You got a lot more global eyes on a American-centric sport, and if you want to continue that trend, then yeah, continue to do that.
Why can't they do both though? Like add an American star and also.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah. I think blending would have been like a huge thing for this one though too. Like having Bad Bunny introduced and doing like half of the halftime show with someone else. Like you had Lady Gaga go out there and do her thing. Yeah. But I think that would have been cool
time
too.
for that though. I don't think.
There is though. There is. It's been integrated.
Y'all want Taylor Swift?
She's a big star.
Taylor Swift is just not going to do it because of, I think, other contractual things or whatever. She's huge, though.
If she was going to do it, she missed the biggest window when the Chiefs was there. And
facts.
I'll be the bad guy. I don't want to see a Taylor Swift halftime show at the Super Bowl.
No, but it's not as
I'm not huge on that either, but most of America would disagree with you. It's kind of the
I don't
thing.
know her songs, but I know
disagree
that,
with
you know,
that,
she's big.
It's like I would love Burna Boy at the Super Bowl, but like
I think Afrobeats will be next.
Give me Miley Cyrus over Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl.
Afrobeats is growing
Remember,
a lot.
Afrobeats did the NBA All-Star game not this past year, last year.
Yeah.
Like Afrobeats, I think will be because if you did,
They did what? That's
NBA All-Star game. They did.
that ain't as big as the Super Bowl.
No, of course
Not
not.
even
Of course
close.
not. Of course not. Of course not. But I think if you just did Bad Bunny, the next biggest trend of artists, I don't know if there's an Afrobeats artist big enough. The crazy thing you brought up is K-pop. Because K-pop is actually
K-pop's
bigger.
huge.
Who was that?
Korean. It's Korean like Korean
It's a
pop. So it's
genre.
like
It's a
it's
genre
a
of
bunch of bands, boy bands, girl bands that like just.
It's the craziest thing you'll ever hear.
And the
bro.
craziest thing is you
They
probably
sold out
heard some of their songs.
SoFi.
Like,
I just knew. I was like, why is SoFi? They sold out SoFi back to back. Like
All right.
sold it out.
Jay-Z, bring back the coach a little bit now. Come on now. You talking all types of stuff.
Where we are, last one before we get out of here, man.
Last topic here. There was a tweet by Sam Black that went a little bit viral earlier today. He said Kyler Murray will be released. Anthony Richardson benched. Baker Mayfield, Tua Tagovailoa, Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, all benched. The NFL has a quarterback development problem. Do you guys agree that the NFL has a quarterback development problem, or is this a?
And that's the problem, man. Is they force these guys like on this list, right? Like who should really be a first rounder? And Richardson, he shouldn't be a first rounder, right?
Yeah.
Daniel Jones, he shouldn't be a first rounder. Justin Fields, he shouldn't be a first rounder.
I got 4.
Zach Wilson, Trey Lance.
You know what? I'll go 5.
So my thing is like, and Tom Brady talked about it. Like we're forcing these quarterbacks to play early, so now we're forcing to go out there and get a quarterback in the draft. We make the quarterback such the you gotta have position. So now we're forcing first round quarterbacks. There's some guys that shouldn't go in the first round, but you gotta have a quarterback to win. So you go out there and make that decision. You go get one. Some of these guys shouldn't be that. And another thing is, we force them to play early. Even Tua, I don't think Tua was ready to play right away. Instead of letting him wait and letting Fitzpatrick go out there and play the games and learn, they didn't do that. He's playing this game. He's not playing this next game. It's just like you're forcing these guys. Who else you got out there? I ain't gonna get that. Zach Wilson.
Let's be real.
You know what I mean? Trey Lance. Like these guys shouldn't even be. It's like, but we try to make the quarterback position the almighty.
Yeah. The NFL doesn't have a quarterback development problem. The NFL has a quarterback assessment problem. And that's the dilemma. You overreach and you overdraft quarterbacks, and as a result, you try to force these 7th-round talents into first-round playing time. And that's really what it comes down to. Realistically speaking, when I look at this list, and if y'all can take the screen full, take it again. Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Tua, Sam Darnold, Justin Fields. Out of college, those are first-round prospects.
Yes.
Those 5.
Which ones?
Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Tua Tagovailoa, Sam Darnold, Justin Fields. Out of college,
They're
those are first-round
Acho.
prospects.
I would argue
Nobody
Daniel
else-
Jones is too.
Acho.
Potentially.
Yeah.
But nobody else.
No. Let's just talk real
Out
quick.
of college, I said.
Out of college. Okay, how many good players you know from Duke?
None. That's why I didn't say Daniel Jones.
Oh, you said Daniel Jones.
I like David Cutcliffe though. I
Okay, that's so Dan Jones. He shouldn't be there with the Duke.
Yep.
And then, how many great players do you know from Ohio State at quarterback in the pros?
I don't know that many great ones. I've seen some good seasons from some.
Oh.
Terrell Pryor had flashes.
Come on, man. Come on, that's my guy. Come on,
It's
man.
tough, bro. I don't know. Joe Burrow went to Ohio State.
He had
before went to
flashes.
LSU,
Joe Burrow,
But my thing is, even beyond that,
but that matters though.
It does.
does.
That factors in. But Justin Fields also had like 40 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
That don't matter.
And he runs a 4.4.
That don't matter.
Hey, sure. But
you
and he
throwing
runs a
all these great
4.4.
players, so he look good.
No doubt about it.
I mean,
but I'm
like,
not,
what do you want to
I can't
see him to do, though?
I can't overlook that. Like, I'm just saying out of college. I'm not saying he would have been great, but I'm saying like first-round talents.
But if you watch
give me
tape,
Kyler.
He's not doing that though.
I'm taking him in the first based on tape. Now, I'd hope Cliff Kingsbury was his OC. I want a spread offense. Make it super easy on him. Super easy reads, verts, sit downs, goes, posts. That's all I want. But the dilemma for me is the NFL. It has an assessment problem.
Yeah.
Like, why is Trey Lance going top 3? Make that make sense. Why is Zach Wilson going top 3?
Well, I think
that make sense.
I think you made a good point about the assessment. I think it's an evaluation problem. I think the NFL across the board has drafted based off of traits more than they have off of film and genuine experience and talent. It's why Isaiah Simmons goes I don't even know where he went. Top 15, somewhere around there. Yeah, we might went top 10. And you had no idea what position that dude played, but you like the fact that this dude's 6'4", 250 pounds, and runs a 4.3. You like the traits more than you do the actual talent. Anthony Richardson had no business being taken in the top 10. Actually, as a matter of fact, if we're just going based off of film alone, he had no business being drafted that year.
Correct.
He really didn't have much. I think people even going back to the quarterback development problem isn't just an NFL thing though too. It's a college football thing. It's a high school football thing. Too many people look at traits instead of genuine processing speed or the ability to. I mean, I'm not going to say the ability to lead, but the ability to be coachable or the ability to be able to get through things a whole lot faster or more. I'm losing my words here. Essentially, I want a guy that can process a whole lot faster than a dude that's just fast or big with a strong arm.
What you trying to say, dog?
I'm trying to say that the NFL looks at traits. College football teams, they look at traits. Whenever they're recruiting high school guys, whenever everybody's trying to get their new NFL quarterback, they want to do that 6'5" with a strong arm, but they're not looking at whether he can really see the game well.
But let's be for real, bro. The NFL is not a developmental league. No professional league is a developmental league. Right. You don't go to the pros to get developed.
Yeah.
You go there to be developed. You don't go to ESPN or to Fox, or I didn't hire you, Kieran, to like, all right, Kieran, let's get you better. Come on, 2-5, need to get better. Nah, I'm like, 2-5's already good at TV.
Yeah.
Kieran's already good at TV. Social Trade already knows how to run social. Like, the professional workspace is not a developmental workspace. The minors might be a developmental workspace. College is a developmental workspace. But, like, I got my best coaching in college. I got my hardest coaching in college. I got my best training and workouts in college.
That's true.
You get to the league, they're just maintaining. Yeah. We didn't max in the league. 2-5 knows better than anybody. In college, you hitting 495 or 500 on squat. In college, you trying to hit 400 on bench.
What about the run?
In the league, correct. In college, you're doing 22 110s for play.
Yeah.
In the league, you do
got
21
team winter conditioning. You got all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah.
In college, you develop to get better. The NFL does not have a quarterback developmental problem, and the NFL is not a quarterback developmental league. But if you're not good enough, you're just not good enough.
I'm the Sean. Where does Zach Wilson go to college at? BYU. They got good quarterbacks that play there? We got some of some history, man. Ohio State. I thought C.J. Stroud was probably different, but name me some good quarterbacks.
No, not this.
You can say that about a bunch of like Texas Tech had no good quarterbacks before Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, but he ended up being an outlier.
But they're not taking much of first round draft.
Wyoming ain't had no quarterbacks before Josh Allen.
I'm saying, no.
That was a good point.
They're not. It's not a good point because they're not taking no first round draft picks at Texas Tech at quarterback.
They took Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I'm saying other than Pat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm saying
saying that they continuously
the
take
history
bad
of Ohio State. They be great. They all be great in college. And they get a chance to league, and they don't be that. So it's like, I learned my lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do it.
I guess. I mean,
Duke. Why? If I am a GM, right, and I've been around this game for a long time, and I played, and I've been around, why am I going to Duke to get some players? Let's just be honest, though.
Because for the same reason you went to Wyoming to get Josh.
Also, the reason why they're high on Daniel Jones, though, can I be honest? The reason they're high on Daniel Jones, David Cutcliffe was his coach, the same guy that was responsible for the Manning brothers. For Eli and Peyton. So like they wanted that.
When I watch this tape, it don't wow me. It don't wow me. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. We're going Zach Wilson. Let's go to Zach Wilson. BYU. Why are we going to BYU to get a quarterback?
Yeah.
Trey Lance, North Dakota State.
Why are we going there? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Carson Wentz. You had Carson Wentz. I forgot about that.
Hey, how'd that work out?
Yeah.
Good for a year?
Enough. LSU had like Jamarcus Russell, but they also have Joe Burrow. It's like, you know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like, there's certain players that I know I don't want to go. Because I seen the history of it.
Ohio State, I hear your point, though.
If I want to get some wide receivers or some cornerbacks, you know where to go.
Yeah, you want
to get some linemen. You want to get some tight ends.
Yeah.
You know where to go. Some safeties. Like all I'm saying is like let's do some real homework. A lot of these GMs, they don't know football. They never touched a football. They don't know nothing about it. For real. I watch some GMs, and I'm not coming at nobody. I watch GMs work on the money side. And then they move over to the football side and they haven't even played it. Mm-hmm. So how you about to tell me about this? You don't even know what, like, you don't know.
Yeah.
So but that's okay. That's okay. All I'm saying is like get some help. Like Anthony Richardson.
Ooh, they said Steve Young.
Here, brother.
Steve Young went to BYU. Yeah.
Steve Young was great.
Yeah.
I mean, God kind of, Anyway, Anthony Richardson.
Yep.
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? Why are we going to get him? And why are we doing? He was a project in college.
Yeah, who never really showed
What's
much.
he gonna be in the league?
Yeah, he never really showed much.
It's just like we got.
But
There's so many outside circumstances though that I feel like influence a number one round pick because, for example, Fernando Mendoza, the eye test tells you he's not worthy of a historical credibility of a number one overall pick, but because the draft is just lacking in quarterback talent, he's gonna go number one. Agreed. Is it really fair to hold him to that standard of number one overall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it?
You get drafted number one?
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is because context matters.
I don't think because of the league's desperation, he shouldn't be held.
The question I'm asking you is, I just want to know because I want to be on the same page. Because the draft is not as talented at quarterback.
Yeah.
Why take him number one?
We should hold him at the standard of being number one pick overall in the whole draft. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's not
care about quarterbacks.
Because to me, he's not a number one pick. Remember the Daniel Jones draft class. Correct me if I'm wrong. Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones, and Dwayne Haskins.
Why does that matter?
Because in any normal standard draft class, Daniel Jones isn't going top 10.
They don't pick
and that Caleb Williams draft class with Caleb, JJ, Drake, Daniel Jones ain't going in the first round, bro.
But you can't afford to not pick him though.
That part.
Yeah.
Raiders can't afford to not pick him. Raiders can't afford to not pick Mendoza.
This is the problem we having though. So we go out there and we're gonna reach, and we waste our number one pick overall. Right? Every team has holes that you can fill. So we're not gonna fill other holes. We gotta get the quarterback because it's the quarterback. And you get him and then he don't pan out, and everybody's gonna say, well, I kind of figured that. Why even do it? Because he's a quarterback?
Well, because I think here's my alternative. I say this all the time.
To me, man.
Myles Garrett, generational pass rusher. Top 5 pass rusher ever. As great as Myles Garrett is, the Browns have one playoff win with him there. Whereas Baker Mayfield, average quarterback at best. But as average as Baker Mayfield is, the one time the Browns won a playoff game was when Baker played well that season. So, like, an average quarterback is of equal to greater value than a generational
all time. Yeah.
But does
Than a generational
But does the
pass
average
rusher.
quarterback win a Super Bowl? And if he does, is it because of him? Or is it because of his team?
But a bad quarterback will keep that generational everything.
Answer questions when we ask, and I'll answer
Does the
yours.
average quarterback win a
All right.
Sam Darnold just won one.
Okay, I'm gonna say. So can an average quarterback win a Super Bowl, or does the average quarterback win a Super Bowl with things around him?
Things around him, of course.
Okay,
But things,
So-
plural.
Cool. So let's start getting these players around him, and go on free agency and get a decent quarterback.
But here's what's
It's the
easier.
same thing,
What's
man.
easier? To me, 2.5, it's easier to draft. It's easier to acquire an average quarterback than it is to acquire like 8-9 elite pieces.
Yeah.
Because the Seahawks have 8-9 elite pieces, but the Seahawks needed Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
So like,
also those teams that are acquiring all of those pieces, they don't have the quarterbacks. They don't have to pay that quarterback.
Correct.
There's a reason why every team with an elite quarterback, the rest of that roster falls off around them. It's the reason why you saw the Kansas City Chiefs say, "Oh, we had to pay Pat." It's like it's now starting to fall off around him. Joe Burrow starting to fall off on the defensive side of the ball.
Ben fallen off, yeah.
It's Lamar. I mean, Lamar, crazy talented roster right now as it is, but like that's through the draft. But you had to be able to go out there and draft those players. So you do need a GM that's Howie Roseman, Ozzie Newsome. Well, I mean, it's not Ozzie. What's his name? The new Ravens GM. I forget his name. But
Ozzie was de facto, yeah.
Yeah, no, but like you need that type of GM to be able to build those pieces around him. But a quarterback matters though.
DaCosta?
Yes, DaCosta. Yeah. You need those pieces though. I mean, I'm sorry, you need that elite quarterback.
And a quarterback is going to get you other talent quicker than other players in positions are too. Like people will say, "I want to go play for Aaron Rodgers before I want to go play with Myles Garrett." Now, not now in this time, but I'm saying
But
like
that
people will make the declaration of like, "Oh, I want to go play for that quarterback more than I want to go play for this pass rusher or this offensive lineman." You know what I mean? So if they hit it out the park,
I'm
with
done with it.
Fernando.
I've been around the game long enough, and I've seen quarterbacks that are first rounders, and I'm sitting there looking at him like, damn, bro, it ain't even your fault. It ain't your fault. You shouldn't be first round.
Because the expectations were too
You know what I mean? So
high.
now you got this pressure on you. Everybody talking bad about you. You not playing. The fans hate you. And I'm like, it ain't your fault. You know what I'm saying? I just feel bad for them. They reach because they got to get a quarterback. They reach and they make a guy that's really a third rounder, a first rounder.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Yeah. Now you got all the expectations.
Very true. Look, man, it has been a phenomenal show here tonight. What an amazing day, man. Probably one of the funnier episodes in history. We do have some super chats, though, before we get up out of here.
Yeah, we got a couple super chats I got to get to because some of them are funny, may give us some good dialogue to head out on. Benjamin Todd said, Trey, I'm sorry you got ratted out on for not reading chats. You don't deserve that when it comes to Bad Bunny. I hope that more people listen. Acoustic? Appreciate the music for the music, not the lyrics. Just my humble opinion. Now, I might have missed this conversation, but hopefully it makes sense to y'all. Jay Cuddles said, how well did a pass-first, high-power offense do for the Cowboys in the playoffs? Were y'all talking about?
I was talking about the Smitty thing. So Smitty, yeah. I mean, not well.
Okay.
I would rather have a run-first defensive team like the Seattle Seahawks or the.
Well, a $60 million quarterback. $60 million quarterback. You want to do that with?
Yeah, I mean, dude, the run-first defensive-heavy teams have won Super Bowls.
No, but $60 million. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
they also said Jay Cuddles doubled down, sent another super chat, and said Bad Bunny got to the Super Bowl before the Cowboys did. Then doubled or tripled down and sent another super chat and said Shady and Acho, how do you develop a $60 million quarterback not to choke in the playoffs?
Damn, that's tough to do, man.
The problem is, bro, y'all like y'all think I defend Dak. Like,
you do.
I quit being a Dak fan publicly. I quit being a Cowboys fan publicly because of Dak Prescott.
That's not true. You were saying Dak for MVP earlier.
It's not true?
This past season, you were saying Dak for MVP.
It's not true.
You made a thumbnail. You made a thumbnail.
It right now.
I believe no, because I watched.
I'm on it right now.
Last thing I got, you keep looking that up. Jose Guillen, he wanted us to give a list. He said, what are y'all's top 5 postseason performances of 2025 that you've seen can count for any sport? He gave his 5. He said, Saquon Barkley, number 5. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl. SGA Game 1 Finals. 2, Yoshinobu Yamamoto Game 2 World Series. And number 1, Shohei Ohtani, the NLCS Game 4. The Game 4 was crazy.
The Game 4 is the greatest game
performances ever.
Yeah, well, he said
Jalen
2025,
Hurts.
but then he named some stuff that wasn't 2025. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe just give you a top 3 favorite. Not even
Ever.
Yeah, postseason performances. Y'all just top 3.
LeBron, 45, 15, and 5. Game 6, 2012.
Okay.
That's a nice one.
Let me not steal anything he's already had. So I'm going to say stuff that he ain't had.
Okay, yep.
Then I'm going to say, man, Giannis had 50 and 20.
Yeah.
NBA Finals.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to say, I'm going to say Nick Foles in the Super Bowl.
Damn.
Yeah, just because of significance.
Okay.
Are we ready? Are we ready for my
Shady cook his
I'm going
top 3.
I'm going Michael Jordan last game against the Jazz.
Yeah, of course.
Kobe, you mean? You said Jordan. You mean Kobe's 60-point game?
No, you said against the Jazz. Michael Jordan. Game 6.
Oh, you talking about the finals?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Okay. I'm going Allen Iverson, game 1 against the Lakers.
That's a good one. That's a really good
And then,
one.
you know what? This is probably like one of my favorites. I'm going to go...
It's a really good one.
Which one?
The AI one's crazy.
I'm going Steph Curry. I'm going Steph Curry in 2022 against the Boston Celtics, bro.
50 piece?
50 piece.
Yeah.
It's like they should have won that year.
Yeah.
Everybody did this rare.
Yeah.
And he put the ball. I gotta respect
50 piece
that.
was crazy.
No Kevin Durant.
50 piece was crazy. I like that.
Stuff.
Okay, Carebear, let's see your evidence of you
Hold on, I got it right here.
detesting Dak in public.
I got the video right here. Don't worry.
You see the way he was hugging Jalen Hurts and smiling?
January 22nd, on this very day, January 22nd, 2023, I am officially done being a Cowboys fan.
3 years ago?
I was done, man.
Do you know what it feels
3 years
like
ago?
to sit there and tell people
All right.
year after year after year that we're going to do something and we fucking choke every time?
It was awful.
Dak Prescott played football like a USFL backup today. I can't.
I told you. I've been off the Dak train, bro.
Don't act like you didn't rekindle the flame for Dak earlier. You know what? I'll pull
He's
the
a different
receipts. I have
man.
it for the show
I can't
tomorrow.
believe in somebody's growth and improvement.
That was TikTok right there?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Kieran, say our goodbyes,
Look,
please.
man, we got to get up out of here tonight. Stop acting like I'm a Dak Prescott fan. Look, it's been an amazing show. We will be back here tomorrow night with TJ Hushman-Zada. We are going to be here at 11:15 p.m. Eastern, 10:15 p.m. Central, 8:15 p.m. Pacific. And also, here in the Speakeasy, we never respect Mountain Time.
We don't.
We
Sorry.
just don't. We don't. Unless Malin's here. We don't. We don't. Look, for Carebear Kieran, for LaShawn Shady McCoy, Emmanuel Acho, Social Trey, and everyone in the back, make some noise in the back.
Shout out to the gang in the
We'll see
back.
you guys next time right here in the Speakeasy.
Peace.